Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to all respected guests, respected speakers, researchers, academicians, librarians, scholars, and participants joining us from different parts of India and abroad through Google Meet. Today, we all are gathered here for the 2 days international conference on multidisciplinary research in importance and utility of library in the age of technology. This prestigious conference is jointly organized by Research Institute of Social Science and Management Studies, Jabalpur, Social Sciences and Management Welfare Association, Radiant Group of Institution, Jabalpur. Let us begin this wonderful academic journey with positive wisdom and enthusiasm. Libraries are not only a storehouse of books now, but they have become center of digital knowledge, research support, and lifelong learning. Now, with great honor, I would like to present an introduction of our respected guest. We warmly welcome Professor Raina Lempo from Greece Ministry of Education and Religious Affairs, Director of Education, Technology and Innovations, Greece. We welcome Dr. Mona Taman, International Lecturer in IT and AI Implementation. Dr. Dhaman Kumar, General Secretary, Indian Library Association, New Delhi. Dr. Sharat Kumar Sonkar, Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Banaras Hindu University. Dr. Sailesh Acharya, Retired Librarian and Head, Government Girls College, Sagar. Dr. Pratik Ranjan Mungekar, FRSA Scientist and Director, Research Innovation and Internationalization. First of all, I would like to invite Professor Raina Lempo to kindly deliver her insight lecture. Ma'am, please.
Yes. Warm greetings from Greece. Am I audible? Hope am I audible? Distinguished dignitaries, esteemed guests, respected research scholars and colleagues and participants from across the globe, I would like to welcome all of you, me too, to this enriching today's international conference. And I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all organizers of our Research Institute of Social Science and Management Studies, of course, Social Science and Management Welfare Association, Radiant Group of Institutions, and I would like to warmly welcome and thank Dr. Brajesh for his kind invitation. So today, we'll focus on the significant influence of AI on libraries and information science, because libraries have traditionally served as guardians of knowledge, providers of information, and hubs of learning communities worldwide. And now, with the introduction of artificial intelligence, they are evolving. They're evolving beyond single collections of books and digital archives into intelligent environments that can better understand user needs. They can improve access to information and offer more personalized interactive services. So with AI, now libraries are no longer just repositories of books and digital records. They are becoming smart spaces capable of understanding and anticipating the needs of users. And it's important to emphasize that this shift is not only about automating process or adding new technologies. It's not about this. Rather, it represents a deeper change in how we interact and how we engage with the knowledge. So it also empowers librarians to take active roles now in technological innovation while continuing to uphold essential principles such as access, equity, intellectual freedom, etc. So in this discussion, we examine how AI is improving information retrieval systems by enabling quicker and more accurate access to resources, streamline cataloging classification, enhancing digital preservation efforts to protect rare and fragile materials for future use, and most importantly, enriching user experience through personalized recommendations. So, of course, before starting sharing now my presentation, I want to say that this discussion is not only about new technologies, but encouraging a thoughtful dialogue on how AI can be used responsibly to support the core mission of libraries, which is the expanding access to knowledge, to research, promoting information equity, and fostering lifelong learning. So I will start now sharing my presentation. I don't know if it's visible now. Is my presentation visible?
Yes, ma'am.
It's
Yeah.
moving also. I guess it's moving. Okay, thank you. So, what are the recent advancements so far in this field in library information science, computer science, big data, even the blockchain technology? Explore how blockchain can ensure the authenticity and integrity of information. The role of cloud computing now, of course, how these technologies enable libraries to offer scalable, flexible, and cost-effective solutions for storage, for access, and collaboration. The whole digital transformation in libraries, which offer opportunities and at the same time present challenges. So we talk about uh, mobile technologies, for instance, for library services, and of course, the role of AI we're going to discuss. So information retrieval systems and open access, which is the trend nowadays in Europe. We promote a lot of open educational resources, open research. So explore all this open access movement and its implications for libraries, for information science and scholarly communication. The rise of open access journals and repositories. The role of libraries in promoting open access. What are the future trends scholarly? And of course, virtual and augmented reality, which this also has revolutionized the field of information science. So, what about the accuracy? Artificial intelligence improve the accuracy because it's about enabling NLP, natural language processing, enables search engines and catalog systems to understand user queries in natural language rather than relying on keyword matching. So AI can do what? Can interpret user intent even if the query is vague or incomplete. So a user, for example, who searches for books on climate change and its impact on agriculture will get more focused results because NLP can interpret the relationships between concepts. Machine learning algorithm, how it helps. AI can analyze user behavior and preferences to provide personalized search results. So machine learning algorithms learn from past searches, from clicked results and user interactions to refine future recommendations. For example, a digital library may recommend books or articles related to a user's previous search history, improving both relevance and user engagement. Semantic search. AI-powered semantic search moves beyond keyword-based searches to understand the meaning behind words. So this means that it connects related concepts, helping users find resources that they might not have thought to search for directly. So for search for renewable energy sources, for example, could also yield results about solar power and wind energy, as AI recognizes the connection between these terms. AI has also the ability to search not only text, but also images, videos, audio files, using image recognition or audio analysis. Users can retrieve multimedia content more effectively. A library archive using AI could allow users to search for historical images of a location by describing it, or search within audio recordings by spoken keywords. The real-time data, because now we process large volumes of data in real time and adjust the search results dynamically based on current trends and updates, and this keeps results relevant to the latest information or research available. And in academic databases, AI could highlight newly published papers or studies directly related to a user's ongoing research query. So this reduces what? The likelihood of missing relevant information due to ambiguities or different terms for the same concept. Machine learning models can recognize synonyms, abbreviations, and alternate spellings, providing more comprehensive search results. A search for AI would also retrieve results for artificial intelligence or even industry-specific terms like machine learning and deep learning. So by using AI to improve query interpretation, understanding user intent, and deliver more contextually aware results, libraries can greatly enhance the precision and relevance of information retrieval. Of course, this is happening through content-based filtering, through collaborative filtering, how we can leverage community data, full personalized alert notification, understanding the research concept, context and semantic analysis, through adaptive learning and continuous refinement, of course, cross-disciplinary recommendations, providing recommendations from different fields that might be relevant to a user search, and this is especially useful for multidisciplinary studies, and a contextual recommendation based on time and location. Natural language processing mentioned before, because this way we can engage users in conversational queries and provide real-time recommendations. We can interpret more complex and nuanced research questions, tailor suggestions to those exact needs. For example, a user could ask, what are the most recent trends in renewable energy technology, and receive personalized content suggestions in response to this question. This is all these amazing possibilities that we have now, query expansion, the sentiment analysis. This is something that I didn't mention. This is very interesting because NLP can perform sentiment analysis to understand the tone or emotional context of a query. And this can be very useful in identifying positive, negative, or net neutral searches, which can guide recommendations. Legal support, enhanced summarization, information extraction, and the possibility to handle long and complex queries. So AI-driven chatbots are enhancing user interactions by using guides through complex research tasks, by supporting users with technical issues, collecting user feedback. They help libraries automate routine tasks. That would be how we can automate metadata, how we can automate the subset classification, the optical character recognition, the tagging, etc. Now, how we can use AI to improve resource allocation and space management in libraries. This is very interesting because predictive analytics is here. It can analyze historical data on resource usage, books, digital materials, study rooms, to predict the future demand. Machine learning models track borrowing trends, peak usage times, and subject popularity, allowing libraries to anticipate which resources will be in high demand. And of course, this enables more efficient allocation of resources, such as increasing the number of copies for popular books during exam seasons, or ensuring that digital access is scaled up when it's necessary. For example, an AI system might predict increased demand for textbooks on data science at the beginning of each semester and suggest acquiring additional copies or offering digital versions to meet the demand. Optimizing space utilization, because AI can analyze real-time data from sensors or smart systems embedded in the library's infrastructure to monitor foot traffic, the seating occupancy, study room usage. And by tracking how spaces are used, AI can recommend the most efficient allocation of seating, group study areas, and quiet zones. So this allows libraries to adapt the layouts and space assignments based on actual usage patterns, ensuring what? Ensuring that high demand areas are optimized while underused spaces are repurposed. So if AI detects, for example, that group study rooms are consistently overbooked during final weeks, then library could temporarily convert more space into collaborative areas to meet this demand. So smart booking And space reservation systems, we can optimize this, allowing researchers to reserve study rooms, computer stations, or special equipment more efficiently. We can analyze the booking trends, we can predict peak times, we can suggest optimal time slots for users. We can manage overcrowding, and we can use now cameras or IoT, Internet of Things devices to continuously monitor real-time usage of space and resources, and the dynamic staffing and resource allocation, because we can ensure that staff resources are allocated efficiently, reducing under or over staffing. Now, energy and faculty management. AI can integrate with smart building systems to manage lighting, heating, cooling, and energy consumption based on real-time usage patterns. So by analyzing the data from occupancy, sensors, and usage logs, AI can adjust energy use to match current demand, reducing operational costs. Automated inventory and collection management. We can track the availability of books and materials in real time, predicting which items will be reordered, distributed, or relocated within the library. A more personalized space recommendation for users, and data-driven decision-making for long-term space planning, because we can analyze long-term trends, space usage, and this ensures that library space evolves with user demands, improving both short-term and long-term space management. We can automate collection distribution across branches. In multi-branch library systems, AI can track the usage of materials across allocations and recommend redistributing books or other resources in order to balance supply and demand. And we can assist in planning events, workshops, or other programs by analyzing attendance trends or room occupancy and user preferences to optimize scheduling and space allocation. The queue management for high demand resources, because AI can manage waiting lists or queues for popular resources such as study rooms or specific books, etc. So this reduces, of course, frustration. So all these amazing possibilities in digital preservation also, AI can help in the preservation of rare and fragile materials through digital surrogates, for example, 3D objects and artifacts. Here in Greece, we have invested a lot on digitalization of libraries and of these 3D objects. And this is something which is also taught in schools. Optical character recognition, restoration of damaged materials, and AI-assisted preservation of non-textual artifacts. So AI can help in automating metadata generation for digital collections through this metadata standardization, through named entity recognition, continuous learning and improvement. And of course, the key benefits of this has to do with consistency, with speed, with scalability, and scalability. And machine learning helps libraries manage and preserve large-scale data now, digital archives, with automated processes by improving the data organization, by ensuring long-term accessibility, because we can analyze, extract metadata from vast amounts of digital content. And this includes identifying key attributes like titles, authors, subjects, dates, and even more complex contextual information. This helps with the content-based classification and tagging, because machine learning can be trained to classify content based on patterns within the data, such as the topic, themes, or types of media. The data deduplication. This helps in optimizing storage and resource management, predictive analytics for resource allocation, I mentioned before, and long-term data preservation and format migration, because machine learning can assist in monitoring and identifying the need for migration to new file formats or storage technologies over time. So we talk about intelligent search and discovery tools. This powers advanced search capabilities within digital archives by understanding user queries and the context of the data. So through NLP, we can enable semantic search, which delivers more relevant results. Digital preservation, monitoring, and maintenance. We can monitor the integrity of digital files over time, detecting degradation, corruption, or issues in storage media. and improved, of course, access and personalization for users, scalable digital curation, because machine learning can assist in curating large digital collections by automating processes like selection, arrangement, contextualization of specific exhibitions, educational resources, research projects, and the digital preservation of fragile or at-risk materials, because we can analyze and prioritize the digitization of these materials, such as deteriorating manuscripts, rare manuscripts or photographs or audio recordings. So machine learning can assess the condition of physical items and recommend digitalization to prevent further damage. This ensures that high-risk materials are preserved in a digital format before they become irreparable damage, allowing this way libraries to safeguard cultural and historically significant resources. So what are the benefits? Doing tasks like metadata generation, classification, filing, integrity checks, this reduce the burden of the staff. The scalability, because we're capable of handling growing now digital archives without the need for extensive manual labor. Preservation helps ensure the long-term accessibility and usability of digital content by monitoring and mitigating risks related to obsolescence and data corruption. Enhances user experiences in providing personalized recommendations, and the cost effectiveness, because this reduces the need for costly manual interventions. On the other hand, before concluding, I'll mention about all these efforts that we do. We have many European projects, funded European programs for this. Practically all our libraries are digitalized here. And on the other hand, before concluding, what about the ethical concerns which arise? Usually these are related with the user privacy. When there is a data collection without consent, and anonymization issues, the data security, heightened data breaches, the data ownership, who owns the data sharing, the biased algorithm, the issue of transparency, the intellectual freedom, the informed consent, and the digital inequality. Surveillance concerns also, and the best practices to address ethical concerns have to do with data minimization. Use the minimum data you need is the number one principle now. Here in my country, we had a scandal with the leak of student data. It's a very, very serious issue. Education institutions must be very, very careful about the data. Algorithm audits by inclusive design, by privacy by design, and user control and autonomy. So how we can ensure transparency in AI-driven decisions by providing data resources for AI decisions, by open access to AI models, through ethical use of data, mitigating bias, etc. So which guidelines should libraries follow to balance innovation with ethical AI deployment? This should adhere to a set of comprehensive guidelines that prioritize user rights, transparency, fairness, and inclusivity. So a framework would include first, transparency. Libraries should ensure that AI systems are transparent, meaning users understand how AI tools work and how decisions are made. And this includes explainable AI, where AI-driven outcomes such as book recommendations or resource classifications are clearly justified. Obtain explicit user consent for any data collection AI-driven services, because libraries must ensure that users are aware of what data is collected, how it is used, and their ability to opt out. This can be in practice. This can happen in practice. Offer users a choice to use AI-powered services and provide a clear, understandable privacy policy. Allow users to control the personal data and request deletion or modification when this is necessary. Fairness. We should avoid perpetuating biases, ensuring that all users are treated fairly. Ensure that all tools are accessible to all users, including those with disabilities or limited digital literacy. Accountability and oversight. Libraries must take responsibility for AI decisions and ensure that human oversight in critical processes. While AI can automate tasks, decisions on cataloging, on resource management, or sensitive user interactions should have a human review. So how this can happen in practice? We can implement human-in-the-loop systems where librarians review and approve AI-generated classifications or recommendations, ensuring that AI doesn't solely dictate the outcomes. So provide clear explanations for AI-generated results, such as why a particular resource was recommended, and offer users a choice to use these services in order to provide a clear policies. So data minimization, I mentioned before, we can regularly review data collection policies to ensure that they align with ethical standards. Informed consent. The regular audits establish routine review processes. The open communication, host workshops or webinars or public forums to educate staff about AI technologies and their role in the library, or solicit feedback from users to ensure that AI systems align with community needs and values. Ethical algorithmic design, collaborate with ethical AI developers and data scientists to build algorithms based on diverse datasets and avoid relying only on popular or mainstream sources to train recommendation algorithms, ensuring balanced representation across all categories. So, human-centered AI development, use tools to augment librarian duties, such as aiding with information retrieval, answering repetitive questions. This helps us a lot to enter bias mitigation strategies, training and capacity building for librarians, and AI use for public good. This will be the ultimate goal. For libraries, the challenge now is to balance the drive for innovation with the commitment to ethical AI deployment. By prioritizing transparency, inclusivity, fairness, and accountability, libraries can harness AI's potential while protecting users' rights and fostering a culture of trust. All these guidelines ensure that AI enhances rather than undermines the human-centered mission of libraries. All these challenges, of course, exist: interoperability of existing systems, the scalability, data quality, the real-time processing, the cost constraints, but we can already the issues of digital divide also, which can be overcome by providing free access, by offering digital literacy, by designing user-friendly AI tools, by incorporating human support alongside tools, by developing tools to address the local needs, and by engaging community input in AI implementation. And the potential risk of also over-reliance on AI, these are obvious. And finally, for concluding, what is the future of AI in libraries? How do we envision AI transform the role of librarians in the next decades? More personalized paths, and more enhanced focus on data curation and management. So librarians in the future will become data curators, which means that they will focus on ensuring the integrity, accuracy, and accessibility of digital information that feeds AI-driven systems. Librarians will be trainers in AI. Supervisors will take the role of trainers, providing the human context, expertise, and ethical oversight needed to ensure the success of AI technologies in libraries. Facilitators, because librarians will evolve into AI-enhanced research facilitators, guiding users through advanced AI tools that allow them to explore and analyze information at a deeper level. They will have an increased role also in digital literacy in AI education. Will become educators, equipping users with the knowledge to navigate AI systems responsibly and effectively. Librarians will shift towards roles as user experience architects, utilizing AI to deliver highly personalized, intuitive library services that anticipate and meet individual user needs. Will become digital preservation specialists, using AI to safeguard cultural heritage, rare documents, and vast digital collections to future generations. And of course, as AI systems make decisions about what information is prioritized or categorized or recommended, librarians will play a crucial role in ensuring that these systems are used ethically. They will advocate for transparency, monitor the potential biases, and protect user privacy. Librarians will ensure that AI remains a tool that enhances user access to information without infringing on ethical standards. They will be leaders in collaborative human AI systems, ensuring that AI is effectively integrated into library workflows while maintaining the critical human element in service delivery. They will become AI-driven knowledge creators, helping uncover new insights from the information they manage, particularly in the areas of big data and digital scholarship. And finally, they will transition into technologically adept information professionals, blending traditional library science with expertise in AI, machine learning, and data management. So in the next decade, AI will transform the role of AI librarians from traditional information gatekeepers to digital curators, AI trainers, ethical guardians, and leaders in collaborative human AI systems. While AI may handle many routine tasks, librarians will focus on guiding users, managing sophisticated digital collections, and ensure that AI systems are transparent, fair, and ethically deployed. Rather than replacing librarians, of course, AI will elevate their role, allowing them to focus on higher order tasks, personalizing services, and advancing research and knowledge creation. So we will have more tools in the future, robotic process automation, and more intelligent tutoring systems, adaptive learning environments, virtual reality, AI-driven gamification. And why? Because AI will have the potential to revolutionize how libraries promote digital literacy and support lifelong learning. So by creating all these adaptive, interactive learning experiences, we can improve the digital literacy in a way that suits individual needs of users. And as AI evolves, libraries will be able to offer even more tailored, inclusive, and engaging tasks. So we can incorporate gamification platforms. We can offer inclusive data, digital literacy inclusive programs. Think about the possibilities, how to offer immersive AI-enhanced VR experiences that teach digital literacy. This is happening already here with the Greek history. We have integrated a lot of VR and AR in museums and in the libraries, and this is very attractive, especially for young children. Young people usually don't go to libraries, but if we make more attractive libraries through all these options that I mentioned before, through AI, for augmented reality, gamification, through more interactive assistance, this can make this can transform libraries into magnetic poles for young children, also young people. So thank you very much for your attention. I can speak for hours, but now I have to stick to the time. So. Thank you very much. For any question, I'm here.
Thank you very much for sharing your useful knowledge, ma'am, on AI and libraries. Your guidance helped us better understand the growing role of AI in modern library services and academic research. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Dr. Dharam Kumar, sir. Sir, are you there?
Sorry.
Now,
sorry,
yes,
if you allow me, there is a question here in the chat box for me.
Okay.
No, if wait a minute. Yes. Yes, it's about sentiment analysis. So they ask from the audience, can you explain how sentimental analysis of user queries can be helpful in library science with an example? Yes, sentiment analysis is often called also sentiment mining. Is this process of analyzing text to define the emotional tone, the attitude or opinion expressed, such as positive, negative, and neutral, or that would be frustrated, enthusiastic. So in library science, analyzing user queries and feedback can help libraries understand the user needs beyond just keywords. So how is happening? There are applications in library science, for example, this AI can improve user services by detecting frustration in user questions. For example, if you write, I can never find the articles I need on these databases, the system identifies negative sentiment and alerts librarians that users are struggling. Through collection development, we can analyze opinions about books, journals, or digital resources. So libraries can identify resources that users appreciate or dislike. Through enhancing recommendation systems, we can combine search history with emotional tone. For example, users expressing excitement about historical fiction can receive more tailored suggestions. We can improve digital library interfaces through repeated. You can understand that if we have repeated negative sentiment around catalog searching, this may indicate usability problems. Through analyzing chat transcripts or survey responses or online comments to assess satisfaction with services, this way AI can monitor user satisfaction. So suppose that the university library has a virtual conference, a virtual reference chatbot, and the user queries received. One says that the new search system is amazing. I found everything quickly. Another one says, I'm disappointed. The databases keep showing relevant results. Another one says the online catalog is okay. Then example scenario here shows that sentiment analysis might classify them as one positive, the other one negative, the other one neutral. From this, librarians can identify trends. If many users express negative sentiment about database searching, they can organize training sessions, they can improve indexing, or redesign the interface. So instead of only asking what are users searching for, this is a practical, for example, impact, sentiment analysis helps answer how do users feel while searching. And that emotional layer can support evidence-based decisions and improve library services. And this is increasingly relevant in areas of information science and digital library research, where large volumes of user interactions can be analyzed automatically. So I think I have replied to your question. It was, yes, it's an amazing possibility, the sentiment analysis. And this is also applied in research. We can analyze the tone of research papers and everything in articles. So, yes. Thank you very much for this question. Do you have any other question? Here.
Any questions? Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Dr. Sharad Kumar Sonkar, sir.
Very good afternoon to everyone. Since we have listened very intellectual lectures given by the Rana Lemposi, it was very interesting, and she has covered all the points related to the library as well as AI. So I have to perform my duties. So first of all, very good morning to all of you, distinguished delegates, respected librarians, scholars, policymakers, technologists, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I give thanks to the organizer. There are three institutions who have organized this international event: RISSM, RISSMS, Research Institute of Social Science and Management Studies, Jabalpur, Social Science and Management Welfare Association, and Radiant Group of Institution, Jabalpur. I thanks to the organizer and his entire team for inviting me to deliver a keynote lecture speaker. So this conference is very relevant in today environment. because you know that libraries always have their place in the society. AI we can use as a tool. AI cannot replace the library because you know that libraries always playing their responsibilities since the human being. Never before the humanity, libraries are mirror of the societies. When you talk about the library functions and responsibilities of the library, you know that the libraries are working as a knowledge manager. Librarians are working as a knowledge manager, facilitator, service provider, content manager. Many roles they are performing in the AI environments. Nowadays, machines are learning, system are adapting, and information are spending beyond anything previous generations could have imagined. Nowadays, you know that AI, artificial intelligence, is like we are training to machine to work like a human being. So sometime somebody has predicted that the digital technology would render library obsolete. But you see that in the environment of the AI, libraries are more important, not less important than ever before. Why AI libraries are more important? Who is preserving the knowledge? Libraries. AI just they are facilitating to improve our access, to organize our collections, to transfer our knowledge. Not they are storing the information. Not they are helping to capture the information from human being. But libraries, they are doing the work which AI cannot, we can't assume from the AI. Libraries are not merely buildings, they are guardian of civilization's memory. Libraries are gateway of the knowledge. We see that if you use any AI tools like Chat GPT or anyone, when you retrieve the information, a small line come in the last that information may be not error free or maybe not you can say right things. So you have to analyze whether whatever AI has retrieved it is useful or not for your purpose. Huh? So it's never but librarian 100% give you the accurate information, and he won't say that information may be error free or may not be error free, or information has some you can doubt that you can clear from somewhere else. If you go to the librarian, if he or she will support you or guide you. He will locate exact resources from where you can find out the information. Uh, You use any AI toolbar, any chatbot, any tools. One small line come at the end that you have to check the information. May be wrong. So libraries are the guardian of the civilizations, memories, gateway of knowledge, center of democratic access, and institution of intellectual trust. In the era of AI, libraries are only institutions which provide you right information in right context, and the information is reliable. You need not require to go anywhere. When we talk about the AI can generate millions of the pages in the context within a second. If you want to know anything, you just give instructions to the AI, how AI will generate the content based on their databases, based on the information available on the internet. But what is the missing here? AI cannot independently determine moral value. Moral value, historical significance, intellectual credibility, because whatever algorithm AI use, they can retrieve the data, but they cannot replace human judgment, ethical stewards, and scholarly rigor. They can retrieve the data, but whether it is right or wrong, we can't analyze. Whether they are going to follow ethics, it's not possible. The libraries have always performed a critical task of organizing human knowledge. And in this AI era, the librarian are playing major role, like data curator, digital navigator, information analytics, guide to responsible knowledge consumptions. Who will guide the users? Whether you are going to give proper citations, acknowledge the information from where you have to obtain, to whose information you are using for your project work or your thesis or your dissertations. So whether you are generating machine content, it is ethical or not, because machine will give you the content within fraction of second. But you are going to acknowledge whom content you are going to use. So the modern librarian stand at the intersection of the technology and humanities. Libraries are evolving into dynamic knowledge ecosystem. Where the libraries are involving dynamic knowledge ecosystem. Dynamic knowledge ecosystem means interconnected network of people, technology, information that continuous involve to create, share, and apply knowledge. So what libraries are doing, they are evolving in dynamic knowledge ecosystem. They are creating the network of people, network of technology, network of information that continuously evolve to create, share, and apply knowledge. So digital repository, treasure ancient manuscripts, and what I told that AI power cataloging system to improve discoverability. So library has their own place. We use AI to accelerate the access, accelerate the discovery system. Machine learning tool assist archival restorations. Language technology used for the rare text access. So libraries are embarrassing innovations. Embarrassing innovations means libraries are actively welcoming. For what? See, if any technology will come, libraries are welcoming and adopting the technology. Because librarians have open space in their mind. If any technology will come, they will adopt. So, and they will welcome. So libraries are embracing innovations while preserving intellectual integrity. So library actively welcoming, adapting, and integrating new ideas. See, they are welcoming also and adapting also. New ideas, technologies, or methods. It is proactive mindset. It is proactive mindset that values continuous improvement, creativity, and adaptability, ensuring that individual or organizations stay relevant and competitive in the rapidly changing world. You see, what libraries are doing? They are adapting, they are welcoming each and every technology with proactive mindsets. And they are valuing the continuous improvement, creativity and adaptability, which ensure that the organizations, the library should stay relevant and competitive in the rapidly changing worlds. If any technology again will come after AI, that we are going to welcome that also. But as a tools to access our resources, to transfer our resources, for preserving our resources, for sharing our resources. So the libraries are like many institutions like UNESCO and other institutions can adopt responsibility to technological transformation. But the importance of the library extends far beyond technology. So libraries are also engine of the social equity. Why I'm saying that libraries is the engine of the social equity? Because you know that we have different kind of library in our society. Public library, college library, university libraries. So here is many regions of the world, especially when we talk about the rural communities or developing nations. Library provide freely access to their resources, internet, research databases, education material, competitive magazines, digital learning tools, etc. They reduce digital divide. What they will do, they reduce the digital divide and provide opportunities to everyone. See, if you go to any public library, they don't restrict you. They offer you to come their library, access the resources without any discrimination. No caste, no color, no creed, no racial, any discrimination. Why? Because libraries are social institutions. They work for the society. So when we talk about this library role, it's never end. And in AI environment, it has more importance than ever before. So now, if you see that libraries are offering a number of resources, educational material, research database, digital learning tools, and they reduce the digital divide and democratize opportunities. In the age of the AI, access of the information depend upon the economic and social mobility. If I want to access AI, I have to have computers, I have to have internet and anything. Then I may be able to access the information. But you know the rural community, there hardly each and everyone have internet or mobile. But if it is library located in the particular village or particular districts, the people or the students are going to access their library. You know that nowadays we have seen a new culture. You go to any city, you will see the library. And in the name of the library, they are just offering the place to sit and study. Why? What is the reason behind it? Who is the responsible for that? If you go to any city, you see many places they have opened the library. And if you go to inside the library, you will find out only the spaces are available to sit and study. And for the purpose, they are charging the money. So, what are the reasons we are unable to provide same service through our public library? We have resources also, but we don't have proper sitting capabilities. We don't have proper infrastructure to provide that kind of service to the society. Isn't it? You see, in many districts, I have seen that they just open the library. In private sector, you see that they have one building and open the library. without any resources. Just they are offering a peaceful environment to the young generation to sit and study. Why? The public library is not doing same things. They grow and they develop a sitting places for their users. They approach to the government for the development of the reading areas and facility like air conditions, etc. And they can charge the money, even though they have a number of the resources. They are subscribing competitive magazine, competitive resources also. So when you talk about this environmental things, you will find out that somewhere we are lacking behind it due to the some reasons, one or another. But you know that AI, people are saying AI will replace many jobs. I will say AI provide many jobs. Just you have to change yourself. Huh? And those who are not going to change, maybe the job replaced. But change is the law of life. Change is the law of life. And those who look only the past and present are creating, are certainly to miss the future. If we are not changing ourselves according to requirement of the society, according to requirement of the technology, definitely we are still behind the development. So the public library also, you can say, they extend the beyond the technology. Libraries extend the beyond the technology, not only public, anyone, and is the engine of the social equity. And when we talk about this AI, nowadays, if you go to any advanced library or institution, you will find out their coding workshop. They are offering to students to code and digital literacy training program, robotics labs, AI learning platform, collaborative learning space like maker space. People will doing learning. So libraries also changing their work. They are offering many services to their users. Like maker space means learning by doing. So they are offering a place and many tools. People will go there and do the project and learn by doing things. So in the era of artificial intelligence, there are serious questions like concern privacy. You are doing something, but you don't know where is your data, where is query is going. Intellectual property rights. They are just creating content from the available content. Who is going to responsible for the content? And algorithm biasness, like already Dr. Rana Lampu had discussed about many drawbacks of the AI, like concentration of information power. Libraries have historical importance, and many work is done by the libraries. Still, the librarians are struggling for development of the library. There is fund crisis. There is resource crisis, the infrastructure crisis, many things are not available. I have visited many places. Even though if you want to see, the catalog of the public library is not available. We are talking about the AI. First, we have to see the reality, how we can improve the existing library, how we can improve the infrastructure, how we can improve the collection of the library. Then we talk about the AI. Talking about the AI is very easy. First, we see the infrastructure. First, we see the resources. Even though many libraries don't have proper staff itself, not even Uttar Pradesh or MP, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, many states. So we have to think that and library always playing important role. And you can see that who, if it is library not there, who will teach future generation how to distinguish or verify knowledge from the synthetic misinformation. See, in the our when we are teaching our students, we are teaching how to evaluate the resources, how to evaluate the internet resources. Because you know that any nowadays in internet environment, in AI environment, people are generating the fake pictures, fake news, fake videos, fake content. So someone has to guide them which is real and which is fake. So the librarians are the persons, are the motivators, are the custodians, are the knowledge manager, or knowledge distributor. They can guide to the people and the society. They can differentiate which is wrong or which is right, which is right information, which is wrong information. And who will preserve endangered language, local histories, and culture memories in rapidly digitized words. So only libraries, they are going to preserve the history, local resources, culture, heritage. AI is not going to preserve. So library is always remain valuable and important things in the society. So what we have to do, we have to strengthen public and academic libraries. We have to develop supporting digital infrastructure, training librarians in emerging technologies. We have to train them, and open access research we have to support, preserve culture and heritage, and ensure ethical governance of information system. In the future, library is not going to compete with AI, but they are going to collaborate with AI. When they will collaborate, means they can enhance their services, they can improve their accesses of the resources. So they will collaborate with the AI. AI can generate the content, but library can preserve it. So ultimately, the question is that the library survive with AI is the real question whether societies can responsibly navigate the AI age without strong libraries. Without strong libraries, no AI can work. So libraries will remain among humanities' most vital institution, and it is also the librarian also work the anchor of progress in the knowledge, ethics, memories, and public service. So libraries work as a pillars of enlightened societies. So let us equip them not only with the technology but with vision. So what we have to do? We have to work for the libraries, and libraries remain essential in the age of artificial intelligence because they serve as an organized knowledge system, culture archives, learning centers, and trusted information hub. But we can use AI to operate the library. So we can use AI as a tool, supporting tool. Like you know that nowadays uh, I have many I have used many tools of AI, but when you are publishing any articles or any paper, they will ask you give undertaking that the contents, the information is not AI generated. So what kind of work you will take from the AI? Researcher, there are many tools for paraphrasing, for writing, for difference writing, hmm, for reviewing, for question answering. Many tools are for analyzing of the data. Many tools are available. I'll, if you permit me, I'll show you the many tools which I have used for the AI purpose. But see, I'll show you some tools which you can use for the AI. I can't share my screen. You are not allowed to share your screen. You can ask the meeting host to turn on the screen sharing. Okay, no problem. So,
Allowed, sir, allowed. Allowed.
okay. Entire screen share. See, I'll show you right here. See here, I'll show you the things. F5. See, this is some artificial intelligence. You can categorize in many categories based on their working capabilities. When the AI was invented, it is used for the small programs. So we talk about the super AI, general AI. So basic purpose of the artificial intelligence, you can automate your task, enhance user experience, customizations, augmentation of human abilities, precision support system. You can predict to the analysis of the data. You can make predictions. So can problem solving, innovations, scientific discovery. So here you see the tools. I'll show you the tools which you can use. See the use of AI tools in the library. Oh, here's meeting. It is not, my screen is visible. Show my screen.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So see here where you can use the AI in the library. You can use for the cataloging of the cataloging metadata management, personalized recommendations, intelligence search and discovery, chatbot and virtual assistant, many text mining, data mining, space management. No? So there are many applications like you can use the robotics in the for the various purpose circulation decks. This is the robot developed by ISRO in 2020. And see this library in the USA, they use robots. This is the University Library, Japan. They are using robots in the circulation sections. Singapore National Library, they are using robots for the managing the libraries. So there are many AI tools which you can use for virtual assistant, LibChat, ChatGPT, AI-based search discovery service, WordCat, Research Rabbit, Scopus, X Library, Premium, Ebesco Discovery Services, all are the AI-based services. Like when talk about the cataloging and metadata enhancement, you can use WordCat, MarkLog, GPT, predictive analysis. So this is like digital preservation, voice search and accessibility, Amazon Alexa, you all are using in your home in the smart TV. Even though you are going and saying to the Alexa, play the music, they will play the music according to your requirement or your playlist. AI for resource recommendations. So there are many AI for data archives. So there are many tools which we can use for the literature review, search and discoveries, WordCat, Semantic Scholar, Research Rabbit, Site, Scopus, Clambusters, all are tools. See, this is the WordCat, how it's work. You can retrieve the information about any books, and this is the filtration you can use. This AI based discovery systems, and see this is the semantic scholars which you can use for the scientific literature, 214 million papers from all the field of science. Here you can search by relevant, by citation count. The, this is also AI based tools. See how they are facility to searching. So by field study, by range, by author, by journal conference, research rabbits allow you to literally search for the paper of interest, paper of similar interest. Here you can add the paper, you can from the Jutero. So this is the illicit is very important tools for the help researcher to streamline. So all these tools are the libraries can use and train their scholars. So these are some tools available. Here see we have just asked to give the review of this topic. Directly you can type the topic here and they will topic and you can type here directly or you can upload the PDF. Both the options are available. See here we have typed the topic and we got the summary of 4 paper from where they have taken. They have given the proper references. So this is the things which you can use for the, but whether it is ethical or not, this is up to the discussion, not yet clear. So here this is the paper we have uploaded and generated the summary or you can say review of the paper. So it is another tools. So you can use for the information literacy, such strategies. So this is Scopus. You can use AI. Here the options are demo, Scopus AI. Select this one. So how it's work? Clambuster. It is very good tools to identify whether checking for facts. Somebody is if saying right or wrong. See here we have checked the facts. So AI, the Clambuster writing tools, science page, Tika, Culbrit, all are this science based how it work. You can use for writing review, find out, paraphrasing, citation generator, state data. For many purpose you can use this AI tools. So like this. Grammarly also use AI. So, so these are the tools which you can use. AI powered chatbot, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Grok, all are AI powered chatbot. You can use for your library. So AI Excel, you can generate large amount of you can analyze the large amount of the data. See, we have analyzed this much data. We just asked to give the 1 author, 2 author, or 3 author. They have given the detail of the authors. See a single author 188 paper, double author 228, triple author 197, 4 authors. So you can generate. There are a lot of tools available, but this is the see this tools is very perplexity. If you want to know anything about any like sentiment analysis or anything, it will generate paper, whole paper with the analysis. See, we have just asked to analyze the sentiment of the people for deep fake AI on Twitter. So see, we have done this work and how they have given the result. See, analysis includes the data representation from the chart, table, and figure. This is done by the perplexity. So this is group one. So we have done many. We have used many AI tools. So we can say the libraries continue to involve in dynamic knowledge hub. AI play a vital role in the bridging the gap between the traditional library services and modern user expectations. Embracing AI ensured that libraries remain relevant. I already told the embracing means the libraries are creating a network of people, technology, and information, and welcoming to adopt all the changes which are going to change in the society to become relevant for the society. So, embracing AI ensure the library remain relevant, adaptive, and at the forefront of innovations in an increasingly digital world. So, in these words, I conclude my talk. And if anyone has any questions, because the AI we can use as a tools, not we fully depend on any technology in the library we are using as the tools. Library is remain relevant and always remain relevant.
Sir, can you share the PPT?
Okay, I'll share.
Okay, sir.
So thank you one and all. Thank you very much for providing me opportunity to share my views with you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to respectfully invite Dr. Mona Taman ma'am. Mona ma'am.
Please unmute, ma'am.
Are you
Yes,
hearing me?
ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I will share my presentation. Is my presentation visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for your invitation to this international conference. Good morning from Egypt. I'm Dr. Mona Taman, international lecturer in education technology and AI implementation. My presentation is about how libraries in the digital age, importance, utility, and essential tools. Now I talk about the digital toolbox access tools. The access tools at the first management, ILS, and so system like Koha and Alma. This is systems, Koha and Alma, automate categorized and creation and the user account. This is very useful for libraries to manage library or to manage your libraries. The next is digital content. One overdrive library and Hopla and overdrive library is and provides seamless access to ebook, to electronic books and audio book. This is library, or this library is very useful for research. The next is discovery layers. Tool like Brimo and Blue Commons unify search across all physical and digital records. The next modern lecturary is digital literacy, teaching user how to use hardware, software, and tools to participate in a digital economy. The next information creation, moving beyond search to the discriminant or competing many information and AI hallucinations. The next is AI literacy, new innovations in focusing on ethical AI use and prompt engineering for scholars. The advanced research system, the advanced research systems as a database. This library or library database collect a database for journey, like our research, like JSTOR, BS cohorts, and ProQuest for academic excellence. This libraries is very useful for researcher and academic excellence. The next one is Citizen. Citizen is tools like Zetro and Mendeley. Zetro, Mendeley is AI tools to organize research. For learning, for LinkedIn Learning and GAL courses for professional upskills. In LinkedIn account, you can search about LinkedIn Learning. It provides and the GAL courses and the LinkedIn Learning, providing a professional courses for upskilling. Tools for modern scholar. This is table for tools about or provide tools for modern scholar like cataloging. Cataloging is card catalog for modern digital contribute like Koha, Alma, cloud-based ILS. For content access, physical book. For content access, the physical books, the modern digital tools is Overdrive, Libby, Hobla. For research, in traditional tools in Solopitides, the modern digital tools is JSTOR, ProQuest, and AI Discovery. For productivity, the traditional tools is index cards. The modern digital is Zetro, Mendeley, Notion. This tool is very, very useful or more useful for researcher and for students. For evaluation of information space, to evaluation and information space is classic library. Classic library storage centered focused on physical inventory, revision, and silent individual study. But the smart library, it used it for centered integrating the AI, IoT, and the AI chatbots and high-speed data for interactive learning. This is the comparison between classic library and smart library. For closing the digital divide, so we can use our libraries for all industries, for any industries. So for closing the digital divide, libraries act as a unlimited safety net in a technology-driven society. Public Wi-Fi is a high-speed access for those without connectivity. Hotspot lending bring the internet into local home, and e-government assisting our citizens with digital tax filing and healthcare. Now, community trust and impact. Virtual community access, a review or a Pew Research study how that 94% of adults say having a public library improves the overall quality of life in their community. The resources utilization trend. So we see that is physical loans settable, the digital checkouts more than 320%, in Wi-Fi sessions rising, in tracing now, mark space use as emergent. So technology expands usage rather than replacing physical interaction. The human filter or beyond algorithm in age In an age of AI-generated missing information, libraries are a limited accurate source of verified trust. So guidance through complex scholarly database, fact-checking, and information literacy education. Creative technology tools. We see that a lot of creative technology tools help you for any industry. Libraries provide the hardware for the fourth industrial revolution. For example, as fabrication. Fabrication is a limit maker, 3D printers, and glow forge laser cutters. Robotics, Arduino, this is website or the platform, provide Arduino, Raspberry Pi, and Raspberry Pi, and Shero coding kits. Design, Adobe Creative Cloud and AutoCAD workstation. This platform is very, very useful for creative technology tools, help you to learn and to provide or to create and to improve your innovation. Innovation Hub. Modern libraries are turning into market space where creation happens alongside reading. For example, media. You can convert your book or convert any physical book or any PDF book to a broadcasting and green screen studio. Also VR and AR, virtual reality and augmented reality, and now also mixed reality. This is impressive educational field trips. The evaluation of utility. This is a comparison with physical foundation and digital ecosystem. In physical foundation, while digital use rise, the library remains the primary constitutions of physical heritage, rare manuscripts, and a quiet sanctuary for focused study away from digital news. But in digital ecosystem, modern libraries provide licenses access to massive database, for example, GSTOR and EBSCO, that are behind paywalls for the general public, democratizing high-level research. For bridging the divide, technology is ubiquitous, but access is not. Libraries serve as a limited digital safety net, providing high-speed hardware and internet to understand the communities. So hardware access, public workstation, and laptop connectivity, and also specialized assistant for government. Public replication value, we see that is a 94%, 100% impact recognition. The others agree that libraries improve the overall quality in life. Measurable academic impact, gap correlation, gap in correlations, 50%, 1,500% in gap correlations, driving success data consistency indicated that the students who utilize library services and digital research tools early in their academic career show a 15% higher retentions and gap performance compared to peers. The third place concept in a world of remote work and digital isolation, libraries serve as vital third place, social hub here where community members collaborate, network, and learn in a natural non-commercial environment, utility co-working space, media lab, and community dialogue champions. When we see the growth of the virtual library, we see that the virtual library grows and improve and the AI integration in this 2025. Annual remote user login and digital access to queries global indexed data. Future frontierized 2025 bands at the 2024 expansions of 5G Wi-Fi hotspot lending programs. In 2025, AI-driven discovery layers for personalized learning. And 2026, impressive virtual reality and augmented reality, historical and scientific archived. In 2027 plus, hyperlocal smart nodes integrated with IoT sites. Now I finished my presentation. Any question?
Nice PPT, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now I would like to invite Dr. Dharam Kumar sir to deliver his address.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dr. Dharam Kumar. And first of all, I say sorry to all of you because on the given time I could not join because of some preoccupation. And now I have been given the time, so it is my privilege. As far as the topic of the webinar is concerned, it is technology and the libraries. There are two major aspects of our life, or I will say that these are the two prominent important parts of our life, human life, that libraries are at one point or at one part and the technology is at the one part. From last 30 years, I would say that from my student life in when I got the admission in Library Information Science in 1992, since then I am witnessing the technological progress, and this progress is going on unlimited. There are many new inventions, new concepts, new technologies, innovations are coming, and they are being applied in the library and information science and the library. So these two are the inseparable, very important parts. Without libraries, we cannot say that technology can survive or can be innovated, or new innovations can be done without libraries, because libraries are the primarily, they are the storehouses of the knowledge, they are the hub of the knowledge, they are the hub of the creation. And secondly, technology, though it is, as I said, that it is only because of the resources which we have, or the knowledge hub that we call the library. But technologies are technologies, they are the creation, they are the best human creation, and they are for making the life easier. And as regards to the libraries and technology, if we compare, or if we just study these two aspects, then I can say that technology is providing, because many things, and but before that, if I just in three sentences, or three words exactly, or phrases, if I say that what is the role of library, what is library, then library is the source of the information. What we do in the society, we provide information. we cater the information need of the society. Now, somebody would say that now technology, Google, internet, many other sources, since these have been in our life, and they are also providing the information. Anyone can get the information from Google or any portal or from any to have interactive website wherever it is available or many databases. So what is the use of library? But this is not the only function of library to provide the information. Library, in addition to providing the information, library also provide the environment to learn, to react, and to decide what we need and what we do not need. Because it is a place where we can interact with the other users, interact with the surroundings of the library, and we can learn, we can get our information pinpointedly, exhaustively, and useful information. But as far as the technology, internet, and these Google and other databases and the portals are concerned, they may provide the information, but that the basic question of the authenticity of the information, because what information is being provided, is that authentic? How much time we are getting to get our information? Information is there, but what I need, that hello, I'm not audible.
ऑडिबल है सर,
Hello.
आवाज आ रही है सर, आपकी आवाज आ रही है? Yes.
जी. Somebody said that I am not getting. So the authenticity of the information is very important. Therefore, the technology may help to the libraries. Technologies can be used to deliver the information better, in a very better way, or in a very short time, to say speedy delivering of information. But the authenticity of information without libraries is not possible. If library will not remain, the information may remain. I cannot say that information will not be available, but how much authentic information will be available to the users, that is the question. So therefore, the library will remain if society or the users want the authentic information. Because authenticity, when we say authenticity, it must be authorized with the person, it must be authorized with the source, and that source and the person is the librarian or the staff working in the library. So technology cannot replace this authenticity aspect of the information. Therefore, libraries will remain. Okay, it cannot be replaced by any of the technology. Though, as I told that from since 1993 onwards, I am seeing the changes in the technological applications, and they are being used in the library. I am also using some of the tools in the library. But ultimately, user comes to the human being. Human being means that human touch is very important. Machines cannot replace the human being. Okay. So as far as in the context of the libraries and the technology, we cannot say the technology will replace the libraries 100%. Libraries will remain. Why they will remain? Because they are not only providing the information, but there are many other factors which, or there are many other roles in the society which libraries are playing. And the another role which I just indicated, that it is a place of happening, place of interaction, place of learning, place of creativity. When we enter into a library, we get many of the ideas, many of the new things in our mind, which before entering into the library, we may not have. Because we enter in the library with one idea, with one search, or with one query. But when we enter into the library, that one query changes or transforms into the many queries, because when we see the new books, we see the other related material, we see the other persons like us who are sitting and just studying and finding something new, which earlier I might not, or as a user I might not get the idea to find out. So libraries cannot be replaced because authenticity or authentic information is very important. Information may be provided by the internet media or internet sources or any other online portals and other online sources. The second thing is that the changes are being witnessed in the libraries. So first aspect is the deliverance of the information which we are delivering from the library. The way we are delivering, they have been witnessed to be changed. Okay. Second thing is the infrastructure or the formats or the documents which we have. Earlier, say before 20 years or 25 years, libraries were purely in the digital mode, print mode. There were print documents. When I joined as a library science student, it was only the printed material available in the library. But slowly, that printed material has been transformed into the digital material. But still, it is not 100% digital, and it cannot be 100% digital because every writer, every scientist, every doctor, or the information creator, I would say, I would not designate anyone. The information creator, they are not purely digital. They are human beings. So they express their ideas, they express their new research creativity into the printed form. So this print aspect will remain. Now we can say that it is not purely digital and neither it is purely printed. So libraries have been transformed with the innovation of the technologies. Now it is they are in the hybrid mode, and this hybrid mode will continue for some time also, maybe next 20 years or 30 years or say 50 years. But that print will remain. It cannot be replaced digitally or with the digital mode. The number or the percentage of the digital resources may increase, but the printed material will also remain. So the second aspect is the format of the documents which we have in the library. So technologies has changed, means I would accept the technology has changed the formats of the documents, but not fully. They are in the partial changes in the documents formats which are available in the library. And third is the staff or the efficiency and the working capacity of the staff. Say before 30 years, we were looking the person who knows only the typing or the library science background. And later we added a new qualification, he must be computer literate. And then after, he must be expert or not expert at least, but good in hands, or some have knowledge of data mining, say searching tools. He must have the knowledge of searching tools. He must know how to operate the internet, what is internet, what are the websites, how they can be updated, what are the portals, what are the databases, online databases which are available. So slowly, the requirement of the exact qualifications of the staff is also changing. The expectations is changing because the technology is increasing slowly to the library field. And so documents are changing in their formats. Staff qualification and efficiency and the expected the skills of the staff, they are changing. And the product, that is the information which I said in the beginning, the deliverance of the product or the information to the society is also changing. And it will continue. It will continue because the new innovations, we cannot stop the innovations, we cannot stop the creations, new creations. We cannot stop or we cannot say that now the new ideas will not be generated in the human being and they will not research or they will not create the new information or the new researches. They will be done. But as far as the library is concerned, library will remain. Technology will come. One new innovation will come. The older innovation will vanish. But library will remain. Library will adopt all those upcoming innovations, technological innovations, as they will suit them. Suit them is whatever is needed to the libraries, they will adopt. Otherwise, they will not adopt. Okay. So this is the library only. Library cannot be replaced by the technology. Technology cannot replace the libraries, but libraries can choose what is best, what is not best. what should be adopted in the libraries for the deliverance of information to the society, what should not be adopted by the libraries for the better services. So that is the part. Now, I'm very happy that the topic which has been chosen by the organizer is quite relevant. It is with the time, because now everyone who is working in libraries, they are internet users. They know about the online databases. They know about the portals, the other sources of information, and how to use them, how to deliver to the information to the users. They are quite efficient to use them, or proficient to use them. So I'm very happy that I have been given the time by the organizers to speak, though I am late, and I'm sorry for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your giving your valuable time from your busy schedule. Thank you for giving informative knowledge for his session. Thank you so much, sir. Now, thank you so much to all our speakers for sharing your time, knowledge, and experience with us today. Now, after the successful complete of the inaugural session, we are moving towards the technical session of the conference. Dr. Smita Dinesh Suryavanshi, are you there? Dr. Rajesh Sharma.
Good afternoon, madam. I am there.
Yes, sir. आप अपना presentation चालू करिएगा.
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Payal. And good afternoon to all the dignitaries and academicians, researchers.
चालू नहीं होता क्या ये?
My
चलो जल्दी जल्दी अपने को
voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. So, good afternoon to one and all. My the topic of the is smart libraries for smart learning, and subtopic is the importance and utilities of the Library Media Center of KVS, Journal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai, where I am working and posted as a training associate librarian. And I am equally thankful to one of the intern of Seoul Delhi University, Master Utkarsh Sharma, who has cooperated me to complete within the shortest possible time. So though I provided the data and then he did the data analysis. So all those things prior to show and present through the PPT, I would like to just give the introductory idea about this topic. So having said that, smart libraries for smart learning and importance and utilities of the Library Media Center with regard to KVS JET Mumbai. So today I am presenting my research on this topic. So this study basically focuses on how technology enabled library services, as Dharma Kumar sir just mentioned, are transforming academic enrichment and teacher education. So I can say that in a very brief that it means smart libraries integrate automation, one can say digital repositories, multimedia resources, mobile learning. When I say mobile learning, then it means that I am talking about libraries on mobile. We can have that different apps like Linktree and cloud-based services, and another one I can say collaborative learning platform. So all those things with regard to the JIT Mumbai. KVS JET Mumbai, the Library Media Center provides both online and offline services through a hybrid model now. We are conducting a lot of workshops now these days, as we have already been aware that 50 hours mandatory by the Ministry of Education, so that each and every teacher has to complete 50 hours continuous professional development through these workshops. So that we are conducting this. So library of, if we talk about smart libraries of KVS JET Mumbai, So I can say that the library is automated using this e-Granthalaya cloud version of National Informatics Center, and that is the 4.0 version. So one can create a digital library with these. This is the beauty of this. अगर हम e-ग्रंथालय 4.0, दिस इज मेनली फॉर द गवर्नमेंट लाइब्रेरीज, वो आप एक्विजिशन मॉड्यूल में जाकर के अब किसी एक दिन अगर सेशन हो तो मैं उसमें e-ग्रंथालय का मैं बता सकता हूँ कि डिजिटल लाइब्रेरीज विद इन हाफ एन आवर हम कैसे क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। एक्विजिशन मॉड्यूल में जाकर के हम उसमें क्रिएट अपना जो भी वॉट एवर कलेक्शन है उसमें आराम से हम बना सकते हैं। सो e-ग्रंथालय क्लाउड वर्जन 4.0 वी आर यूजिंग इट, and as everyone using OPEC services, online public access catalog, one can access from any part of the world of your catalog. Digital repositories, weblog services. Then I have maintained one backlit profile. Backlit profile, very brief. I can say that it recites many resources, so we can access the different types of resources with one click. And as previously mentioned, library on mobile services also. So let me come to the objectives. Having said that, introduction of this my research work on this smart libraries with regard to KBS JIT Mumbai, the major objectives of the studies are as follows. I just, with the help of the Utkarsh, examined the smart library services. We just undergone the study the role of technology-oriented library service mainly. We are analyzing the impact basically. So impact किस पे? Impact on teacher training and professional development. I have just briefed that 50 hours training have been mandatory now. To identify benefits and challenges of the smart library system. So this study adopted, if I say that, descriptive methodology along with that analytical methodology and observation methods I used. I also took the help of websites analysis and secondary sources analysis also took part in it. So now data was collected basically 88 trainees. These are based on the 88 trainees, and then training interactions took place here. And I had also a telephonic conversation because we are conducting a lot of trainings, and not only the librarians or library trainees, but also from other teachers also who are the users of the library media center. So online resource observations. So these are the part of the data collection, and major smart services identified. I just mentioned library automation, digital collections, weblog services, multimedia. Again, I am repeating mobile learning access. It's a major part nowadays. Continuous professional development. So now data analysis reveals. डाटा एनालिसिस को मैं शॉर्ट में बताता हूँ, उसके बाद मैं अपना जस्ट प्रेजेंटेशन दिखाऊंगा, तो उस पर जस्ट स्क्रीन आएगी, तो विद इन 10-15 मिनट्स मैं इसमें आपका प्रेजेंटेशन कंप्लीट करूंगा. सो डाटा एनालिसिस रिवील्स कर रही है वेरी हाई एक्सेप्टेंस ऑफ द एंड यूजफुलनेस. एक पार्ट था हमारा. पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट एकेडमिक एंगेजमेंट पे हुआ कि नहीं, इम्प्रूवमेंट इन डिजिटल लिटरेसी हुआ कि नहीं, एनहेंसमेंट इन टीचर ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स है कि नहीं है, एंड बेटर एक्सेसिबिलिटी ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन रिसोर्सेज है कि नहीं. So needless to mention that we have statistical interpretations included mean mode. So I adopted this, and also I should say standard deviation. Now, sir, if you give me time, sir or madam, then I'll just I have one PPT presentation. So madam, may I have 1 minute time so that मैं PPT access करके यहाँ से और दिखाता हूँ, तो उसमें analysis part clear हो जाएगा. So may I have 1 minute time to share the screens?
Thank you, sir.
मैडम मैं जस्ट शेयर कर रहा हूँ प्रेजेंटेशन. 1 मिनट प्रेजेंटेशन तो उसमें एनालिसिस पार्ट ज्यादा क्लियर हो जाएगा बनस्पत की थ्योरेटिकल मैं बोलूँ, है ना, तो उससे अच्छा है कि मैं इसको आपको यहाँ से शो कर देता हूँ. तो 1 मिनट. ये मैडम डाटा एनालिसिस ट्रेनी रिस्पॉन्सेस है, इसमें क्लियर है मैडम, आ रहा है क्या? इज इट विजिबल? डाटा हाँ, data analysis trainee responses clear cut mentioned madam that is the speedy growth, as the Dhan Kumar sir of university librarian of the Delhi, one of the colleges of Delhi University, he clearly mentioned about this, that rapid growth he witnessed, that we are all witnessing a rapid growth in the technology, but we should not forget the main core area of the reading culture of the library, whether it is the library media center or library. But here data collection says, madam, it's all based upon all the trainee responses, more than 90%. If we talk about the standard deviation and then mean mode analysis, which I took the help of these tools, that it says that user satisfaction in this regard, it has been that trainee responses more than say 90%, whether we are talking about backlit profile, whether we are talking about we can say web-based library application. When I mentioned the web-based library application means that weblogs. वेबलॉग्स में हम अपने जितने भी सेंटर्स की बहुत अच्छे से हम अपने अचीवमेंट जो भी होता है उसको हम लेटेस्ट देते हुए और फिर ओल्ड देते हुए आर्काइव में पूरा बता सकते हैं। तो ये वेबलॉग्स जो होता है आपके लेटेस्ट अचीवमेंट्स और आपके जो ट्रेनिंग्स होती हैं उसको आपको बताता है। तो ये वेब बेस्ड लाइब्रेरी प्लेटफॉर्म्स हुआ। तो ये डाटा एनालिसिस जो किया गया है ट्रेनिंग रिस्पॉन्सेज के बीच में, जो कि 88 लिया, लेकिन हमने ये एक्चुअली में मोर देन 100 था, क्योंकि इसमें टेलीफोनिक कन्वर्सेशन भी थे और ये एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस के बेस्ड है। वेब बेस्ड एप्लीकेशंस का लाइब्रेरी इम्पैक्ट क्या हो रहा है, और आप बिलीव करेंगे कि इसमें किंडल रीडर का भी बहुत ज़्यादा योगदान है। सो द रीडिंग कल्चर हम दोनों ही तरीके से मैनुअली एज वेल एज ऑटोमेशन मेथड से जाकर के आसानी के साथ करते हैं। तो ये मैं पार्ट दिखाना चाह रहा था आपको स्मार्ट लाइब्रेरी सर्विसेज में। ये मैंने बता दिया है मैडम कि लाइब्रेरी ऑटोमेशन थ्रू ई ग्रंथालय ओपे किया है, लेकिन ये दैट इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट मेथोडोलॉजी मैंने आपको जस्ट बता दिया। और इसके बाद ये लास्ट में मैं आपको बता देता हूँ स्टैटिस्टिकल टूल भी मैंने आपको बताया। इम्पैक्ट एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट है। इम्पैक्ट इसका क्या रहता है, इम्पैक्ट में हम देखते हैं इसमें अच्छा इम्पैक्ट जो है इसका बहुत शानदार है। इम्पैक्ट ऐसा रहेगा कि क्या हम इसको रियली ट्रू सेंस में फॉलो कर रहे हैं या केवल टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज केवल हम टेक्नोलॉजी के पर्सपेक्टिव पे कर रहे हैं। नहीं, ये यूजर्स के बेनिफिट पे हो रहा है। एक्चुअली में ये डाटा एनालिसिस का एक पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट किया। मैं भी इसमें सोच रहा था कि क्या हम ये रियली कर रहे हैं कि केवल ओपेक दिखा दिया और यूजर ने एक्सेस कर दिया, लेकिन ये क्या हो रहा है। तो मैंने एक रीडर से पूछा है अभी हाल ही में, रीडर ने कहा कि सर आई सेव्ड अ वेरी वेरी वैल्यूएबल टाइम बाय यूजिंग दिस टाइप ऑफ टेक्निक्स। आपके जो भी टूल्स एंड टेक्निक्स हैं उनका आप यूज करते हुए वी आर सेविंग अ टाइम। तो ये तो मैंने एक टाइप का रिस्पॉन्स बताया, ऐसे 100 ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सेस हैं, है ना। कोई ये बताता है कि मीनिंगफुल डिवाइस ऑफ दैट आईसीटी एंश्योर्ड। पेरेंट्स टीचर मीटिंग होती है जो केंद्रीय विद्यालय में होती है, उसमें आपका जो जैसे पेंडेमिक होती है, किसी ने कहा कि पेंडेमिक एंड सच सिचुएशंस में ये बहुत एक्टिव रोल प्ले करते हैं। तो ऐसे 100 हैं। तो मैंने वो जो रिस्पॉन्सेज जो टेलीफोनिकली मैंने अपने क्लाइंट से रिसीव किया है उस पॉइंट पे बताया। लेकिन इसमें वी हैव मैनी चैलेंजेस ऑल्सो। अब चैलेंजेस में जैसे बोला जाए तो सबसे पहले तो फंडिंग का आता है, तो ये तो एक हो रहता ही है। लेकिन अगर हम इस फैक्ट को छोड़ दें तो आईसीटी ट्रेनिंग गैप्स एंड डिजिटल डिवाइड ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। और इसके बाद ये एक और इम्पॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट है जो हमने देखा अभी कि कंसोर्शिया अगर नहीं है, अगर नेटवर्किंग नहीं है, तब ये उतना सक्सेसफुल नहीं। तो आपको नेटवर्किंग करना है और अब इस दिशा में हमारा केंद्रीय विद्यालय संगठन में कंसोर्शिया और नेटवर्किंग हो रहा है थ्रू ई ग्रंथालय 4.0। हमने डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी क्रिएट करके काफी कुछ इस पे किया हुआ है। सो ये एक एस्पेक्ट था जिसपे हमें वर्क करना है। तो ये एक चैलेंजेस है। फिर इसके बाद साइबर सिक्योरिटी का इसमें मैंने मेंशन किया कि नहीं, लेकिन मुझे नहीं दिख रहा, बट हाँ लास्ट में साइबर सिक्योरिटी इज वन ऑफ द मेजर कंसर्न। ये साइबर सिक्योरिटी को आप पूरा ध्यान में रखते हुए तो इसके लिए साइबर सेल ही अपने इंस्टीट्यूट पे लेवल पे साइबर सेल बना लीजिए और आप टाइम टू टाइम ओरिएंटेशन कराइए साइबर एक्सपर्ट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के या प्राइवेट कंसर्न से। तो ये एक मेरा कहना बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। थैंक यू ब्रिजेश सर। वो टाइम लिमिट सर ने कहा तो मैं डायरेक्टली अब इसको मैं बस ये स्लाइड को मैं दिखाना चाह रहा था। मैं स्टॉप शेयरिंग करता हूँ और मैं इसमें यस मैडम बस फाइंडिंग बोल करके कंक्लूड कर देता हूँ। So the research work which I did with the help of Utkarsh, 98% smart library services are effectively existing now and functional across India and globe. Now technology integration significantly support competency-based education and digital repositories as I mentioned, and weblog encourages collaborative learning. So these are very important. And lastly, I should say, outcome observed जो था वो are as follows. Enhanced academic enrichment and promotion of the smart learning, as I mentioned, and strengthening of professional competency, I can say, and development of ICT and information literacy skill. So I extend my wholehearted thanks to the Bridges sir and Payal madam and all the organizing committee members for having given me the opportunity to present my research work. So thank you very much and Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Aarti Kamedia. Dr. Anupama Chaudhary. Dr.
Very good
Neenad Vijay Jadhav.
Hello.
Anupama, ma'am.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
Dr. Anupama Chaudhary. Thank you, ma'am. And it's really a pleasure and a privilege for me. Am I audible? Am I clear? Am I audible?
Yes, madam, you are audible.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So it's really a huge privilege and pleasure for me to have this opportunity to place my data and my findings before this august and very learned, erudite virtual audience. So with your kind permission, may I now go for my presentation. So I'd like to share my, just a second. So my paper is titled Integrating AI into Library Operations, Applying the Philosophy of Kaizen. So the main point is this: what do we mean by Kaizen? Kaizen is a Japanese philosophy, which means that we have to use a small amount of effort, but in continuous way for management and other activities. The research paper explores how the structured principles of continuous improvement through Kaizen can guide the successful implementation and daily optimization of artificial intelligence within library management. Therefore, on one hand, we have real-world case studies with frameworks. With that, we try to blend AI through the Kaizen method. So this paper or this presentation tries to focus on some research questions. The first one is, how can Kaizen principles be systematically integrated with AI-driven predictive measures to maintain and to minimize book shelving errors and optimize physical library spaces? The second research question is, what are the specific operational bottlenecks in traditional library workflows, and how can they be permanently eliminated through the integration of AI task automation? Also, we would address in what ways can continuous feedback loops in Kaizen methodology enhance the iterative training and refinement of AI algorithms used in library technical service. This paper also talks about how libraries leverage AI-driven accessibility tools, for example, real-time text-to-speech translation, adapted interfaces, etc., to serve patrons with disabilities, means those who are otherwise differently abled. Also, we are talking about how can library management implement continuous training programs through Kaizen to upskill library staff, elevate fears of job displacement, and foster an AI-literate workforce. With that, we add, what are the ethical and data privacy challenges associated with collecting and analyzing patron data to train library AI systems? So all these questions we have tried to answer through our findings. This presentation or this research, it takes up the research methodology investigating this integration, which requires a mixed method approach, a case study approach to map technological feasibility user satisfaction, and workflow efficiency. Therefore, it combines qualitative data, that means how to implement Kaizen with AI, with quantitative data, on one hand qualitative, on the other hand quantitative, measuring the impact of AI on operations. In this, we have two phases. Phase 1, which is qualitative. It is an exploratory phase using interviews with lead librarians and tech vendors to understand current AI deployments and continuous improvement strategies. On phase 2, that means quantitative analysis, we have surveys and system log analysis to measure workflow times, user management, engagement, and error reduction process. Now, the next part would be data collection tools. So what are the data collection tools that have been used for this purpose? The first one was distributing surveys to library staff. For this, we have taken 50 institutions all over West Bengal, not only in Kolkata, but also in nearby places, institutions of higher educations, specifically colleges. So distributing surveys to library staff to gauge operational efficiency before and after adopting AI, and also measuring the rate through Kaizen suggestions that have been submitted. With this, we used user feedback surveys, such as System Usability Scale, SUS, to evaluate patron satisfaction with AI-driven curation and virtual reference desks. Now, the target variables and metrics we are talking about in Kaizen is metrics, that means number of staff suggestions, waste reductions, specifically the time saved processing in these interlibrary loans that we are talking of, and turnaround time for resolving circulation bottlenecks. As for AI metrics, we have used algorithmic recommendation accuracy and frequency of 24/7 virtual assistant usage. Now, what are the key research findings? The study shows through this SUS and other methodologies that we have followed, operational efficiency and continuous improvement. In this section, we saw first waste reduction. That means applying lean and Kaizen methodologies reduces time wasting bottlenecks in acquisition, cataloging, and circulation. With that, we have quality circles. In here, we talk about research on library-specific Kaizen frameworks, which shows that when all staff levels actively suggest small improvements, team morale, communication, and overall service quality increase significantly. As for the case examples, what are the findings over here? So the studies like the implementation of Kaizen at the Zindal Knowledge Center highlight, we have taken that also. It shows how plan to do check at PDCA cycles continually upgrade such portals. Also with that, AI-driven automation and categorization, it saves the repetitive tasks, research paper. This reveals that AI handles routine queries, inventory tracking, initial metadata tagging, etc., and allows librarians to focus on complex research support and community engagement. Also, it helps in resource optimization, user behavior, helping libraries optimize physical and digital collection development. Also, we have intelligent search.
Please conclude.
Okay. So as for the research conclusions, we see that we have tried to go through that implementation gaps. So despite clear benefits, this study shows that a relatively slow rate of AI adoption in many academic libraries, actually largely due to lack of necessary technological infrastructure, budget constraints, etc. Through that, we have got across the integration of Kaizen and AI in library management through synergistic relationships. And therefore, where AI supplies the scalable data-driven solutions needed to turn these goals into reality. Hence, integrating Kaizen and AI into library management transforms traditional information centers into dynamic, intelligent hubs of continuous improvement. Thank you so much for your kind patience.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, Dr. Ninad Vijay Jadhav. Are you there? Kumar Praveen Singh, Ashutosh Kumar Panikar, Priyadarshini,
Yes, ma'am.
Kashi,
Present. Ma'am, Ashutosh Kumar Panikar.
sir,
Hello.
your name?
Ashutosh Kumar Panikar.
Ashutosh. Okay, sir. सर प्लीज टाइम को थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखिएगा.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning to all respected guests, teachers, researchers, librarians, and my dear friends. Today, I am going to present my topic, transformation of libraries in the digital and technology era. Libraries have always been important center of knowledge and learning in earlier times. Library mainly contain printed books, newspapers, and journals. But today, because of technology, libraries are changing rapidly. Now, libraries are becoming digital, smart, and technology-based learning centers. First, meaning of digital transformation in libraries. Digital transformation means using modern technology in libraries, service, and management. Traditional libraries are changing into digital libraries, e-libraries, online information center. Now, user can access information through computers, mobile phones, internet services. This transformation has made information more accessible and faster. Next, important of technology in libraries. Technology has made library work easier and more efficient. Some important technology used in library are computers, internet, e-book, online journals, digital catalog, library management software. This technology help librarians and users save time and improve access to information. And next, major changes in modern libraries. Digital resources. Library now provide e-book, e-journals, online database, digital archive. User can access resources anytime and anywhere. And second है automation of library service. Many libraries activities are now computerized, such as book issuing and returning, membership records, searching books online. This improve efficiency and reduce manual work. And next, online learning support. Library support online education, research work, virtual learning platform. Students and researchers can access study material from home. Next, benefits of digital libraries. Easy access to information. Information becomes available quickly through the internet. Time saving, use, and next, user can research book and articles within second. And next, 24/7 availability. Next, digital library can be accessed anytime. Support for research. Next, researcher get access to national and international resources. Next, environmental friendly. Next, less paper uses help protect the environment. And next, challenges faced by libraries. Even though technology has many benefits, libraries also face some challenges. First, lack of digital literacy. Some users and staff do not know how to use digital books properly. Second, high cost. Modern technology and digital resources are expensive. Next, third, internet problems. Rural areas may have poor internet connectivity. Next, fourth, cyber security risk. Digital system may face data theft or hacking problem. Next main point, suggestion for improvement. To strengthen library in the digital age, we should provide proper funding, improve internet facilities, and next, organize digital literacy programs, and next, train library staff regularly, and next, promote use of e-resources. These steps will help libraries become more efficient, effective, and modern. And finally, conclusion. To conclude, libraries are changing from traditional book centers to digital knowledge centers. Technology has improved library services and made information more accessible to everyone. Although there are some challenges, libraries have a very important role in education, research, and social development. With proper use of technology, libraries can continue to serve society in a better way in the future. And at last, thank you for your time and attention. I will be happy to answer your question. क्या मेरे पास टाइम और टाइम है क्या मैम? तो मैं पीपीटी अपना शो करना चाहूंगा. हेलो.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Nice presentation. Next, real number 8. प्रियदर्शनी काशीनाथ पाटिल. Next, serial number 9, Amit Kumar Pandey. Next, serial number 10, Miss Anju.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. I'm present.
Yes. आज का जो पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन का सीरियल नंबर है 1 से 30 तक रहेगा. बाकी जो हमारे चल रहेंगे प्रेजेंटेशन, आज हमारा सीरियल नंबर 1 से 30 तक है. आप सभी रेडी रहें. जिनके पास पीपीटी है अपना पीपीटी से प्रेजेंटेशन कर सकता है, अदरवाइज विदाउट पीपीटी प्रेजेंटेशन. आज भी हमारा फर्स्ट, सेकंड और थर्ड बेस्ट प्रेजेंटेशन रहेगा. कल भी हम फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड करेंगे बेस्ट प्रेजेंटेशन. आज के जो प्रेजेंटेशन है उनको रहेगा फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड. जो कल रहेंगे उनको रहेगा फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड. ओके, प्लीज स्टार्ट. मिस अंजू में असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर ऑफ कंप्यूटर साइंस, Trinity College, Jalandhar. Please start, ma'am. Only 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. A very good afternoon to one and all present. My name is Anju. I'm assistant professor in Trinity College, Jalandhar. Today I'm presenting my research paper, and the topic is cyber crimes managing, preventing, and digital danger in the contemporary era. First of all, the introduction of the cybercrime. Cybercrime refers to the illegal operations carried out using computers, mobile devices, or the internet. Digital technologies now facilitate communications, bankings, educations, and business, but it has also led to a rise in cybercrimes. Hacking, phishing, identity threats, and online frauds are the best example of the common cybercrimes. To protect themselves against cybercrime, sweepers should use strong passwords and use cautions when using the internet. And next is various types of cybercrime. First is hacking. Breaking into computer system without authorization is called hacking. Second is phishing attack. Phishing is the practice of sending phony emails or messages in order to get personal data. Then third is identity threat. Identity threat is use of another person's personal information. Then cyberbullying, it is a form of cybercrimes in which an individual harasses, threatens, or insults another person over the internet, social media, or the digital gadget. For example, online rumors using social media to threaten someone, making false profiles in order to harass people. Next is malware. Malware attacks using ransomware, lock systems or files and demand payments to unlock. This is the various types of cyber crimes which is commonly used. Then impact of cyber crimes. Government, corporations, and peoples can all suffer significant financial losses as a result of cyber crimes. Through fraud, phishing, hacking, and ransom attacks, hackers and internet criminals take money. Bank account fraud, identity threats, and internet shopping scams can also cause people to lose money. And next is preventing cyber crimes. This is a various factor to how to prevent cyber crimes. First is multi-factor authentications and robust password. Users should create complex passwords and activate additional authorization mechanism. Next is firewall and antivirus defense. Security software can detect and halt malicious activities. Next is training on cybersecurity awareness. Employees and users must be educated about phishing scams, malware, and safe internet usage. And the last is encryption of data. Encryption protects sensitive information from unauthorized access. And this is the main flowchart, the key principles of cyber crimes prevention management. And the next is managing cyber crimes. First is plan for incident response. Organizations should have structured procedures in place to recognize, prevent, and recover from cyber attacks. Next, unit for investigating cyber crimes. Specialized law enforcement agencies investigate cyber crimes using various technologies. Global collaborations, since cybercrimes often crosses national borders, international cooperation is essential. And the last, managing cybercrime is standard and policies for cybersecurity. Organizations, it can improve their security protocols by using frameworks such as ISO, IEC 27002. And the next is the future of the cybercrime. This is the various points: threats, detections with artificial intelligence, applications for blockchaining security, then robust international cyber regulations, then campaign for digital awareness and literacy, then partnership in private and public cybersecurity, and the better system for reporting cybercrime. And the last is, we conclude our paper is a major global issue that is constantly involving with the technology's cybercrime. In addition to financial losses, it includes psychological, social, and national security problems. To prevent and manage cybercrimes, a combination of organizational strategy, limitations, and technological obstacles and public awareness is required. Government, businesses, and individuals must work together to enhance the cyber security and create a safer online environment. And thank you so much for listening me. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Nice presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Next, serial number 11, Muhut Laskar. Muhut. Okay, next serial number 12, Dr. V. Uma. Dr. V. Uma. Okay, next serial number 13, Dr. Preeti Kumari.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Preeti Kumari.
Yes, sir.
Assistant
Good afternoon.
of Economics, TP
Yes,
Verma
sir.
College, Narkatika.
Sir.
Yes, please
Yes, sir.
start.
I'm audible, sir.
Yes, ma'am, audible.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Honorable Chairman and respected delegates and research scholars and other members, thank you for giving me today's opportunity to present my paper. My topic is importance of technology in global economy. This is the last topic, but in certain time I am giving lecture to this main point. I will highlight main point of this topic. Nowadays is digital era. India is nowadays digital economy has significant implications in business transformation and creation of new digital business. Moreover, digital economy offers great opportunities for small and medium enterprises. However, this does not mean that they will definitely have success in the new conditions and electronic market. We should emphasize that the growth of the digital economy means that computers operate in conditions of constant and global competition. The best way to be sell and to avoid possible errors in these directions is to understand the entrepreneurship between business risks and opportunity that information technology offers. As example is Amazon's digital company, which is 1996 brought business in computer network, or net air companies presenting catalog as browser orders received, make payment, accept returns, or assist of customers to process business transactions through the internet. In the other words, using information and communication technology contribute significant to the growth and development because it raised productivity and work efficiency by enabling creativity and stimulate innovation, and most important helps the potential and existence in the global market. ITC enables the participation of all stakeholders in the programs and projects, regardless of their location and physical distance. If available, is has access to the network from enterprises are often motivated to apply IT in business processes. It is necessary in the internal business process for better quality information or even the impact on competition. Business processes are a sales or activities that transforms output into input, output, goods and services. And last, and my conclusion are in few words. I am concluding. I am audible, sir. I am audible, sir. To achieve economic and social development as well as higher standard of living should be paid special attention to information society development, use and separate of information technology in all business activities. This that business be successful, it is vital the use of new technology, ITC and e-business constantly being advantage it helping businesses to complete in the global market. Information technology creates opportunities for increased efficiency and flexibility of business processes and collaboration in the group. All successful companies are using this technology and all getting entirely new business and competitive advantage. We should be realistic and accept that electronic business open the way to become part of global business processes to cope with international competition. Therefore, the importance of digitaling digitalizing becomes inevitable because of this technology depends on the growth of competitiveness in the global scope. The global nature of the digital economy will limit the capacity of the national economy. It should therefore work in this direction in order to be absorbed benefits that brings the digital economy. Computerization of the economy, which is expressed in the electronic commerce, will become the main implement in the future of the global economy. In years to come, I will increase efficiency to do business online, and day by day online business and workplace are also be changes and increasing. And as a business to business, the customer, and as regard the information technology for business purpose in our country, and manifestation of computerization in the economic is after COVID is also increasing. So economic efforts manifested through computerization of in digital economy compared to the other foreign country. We are in fourth economy in the world. So we have thank you so much, sir, for listening my today presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. This is nice presentation.
Sir,
Next, serial number 14, Prithla Biswas. Prithla Biswas, Dr. Ashish Vijay Kumar sir. Okay, next serial number 15, J. Jayalakshmi.
Yes, I'm present, sir.
Yes, J.
Am I
Jayalakshmi.
audible?
Yes, research scholar of English.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please start in only 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, good afternoon to all. I'm J. Jayalakshmi, research scholar from the Department of English, Presidency College, University of Madras. So, today I'm going to present my research paper titled Importance and the Utility of Libraries in the Age of Technology under the subtheme Libraries in Arts, Literature, and Culture. So, knowledge is power, and libraries are gateways to knowledge. This presentation focuses on how libraries continues to remain relevant and significant in the age of technological advancement. Libraries have always been important center of education, knowledge, and cultural preservation. In the technological era, libraries have transformed into digital information centers. So today, libraries provide both physical and electronic resources to users. The objectives of this study to analyze the changing role of libraries, understand the impact of digital transformations on the library services, the contribution of libraries to arts, literature, and culture. Importance of digital libraries. The digital libraries provide 24 by 7 access to information, support remote learning, and enable easy retrieval of academic resources. They save time and offer global access to knowledge and allowing the users to learn anytime and anywhere. Technological transformation of libraries. So technological such as cloud storage, RFID automations, and mobile access have made library service more advanced and user-friendly access and accessible anytime and anywhere. So APAC, online public service catalogs, RFID, OFID, radio frequency identification. This technology helps libraries manage books efficiently through automated tracking and the circulation system. Benefits of library automation. Library automations provide faster circulation systems and easy cataloging, which improve the efficiency of library operations. It also enhances the user's service, ensure efficient data management, and the reduces manual work for library staff. Libraries and online learning. Libraries support online learning by providing digital resources and remote access to academic material anytime and anywhere. They also help the students and the researchers through virtual services, online database, and e-learning supports. Information and literary digital information literary in digital age. The information literary helps users identify and evaluate and use reliable information effectively. The libraries guide students and researchers to access authentic sources and develop critical thinking skills. Web 2.0 technologies in libraries. Web 2.0 technologies make libraries more interactive through the social, medical, medical blogs, podcasts, and online communication platforms. These technologies improve users' engagement and helps libraries provide information and service more effectively. Digital libraries in art and literature. Digital libraries preserve and provide global access to literary works, art collections, and cultural resources through online platforms. They support researchers, students, artists by offering easy access to digital archives, e-books, and multimedia materials. Digital libraries and cultural preservation. The libraries helps to preserve cultural heritage by digitalizing manuscripts, rare books, and historical documents. They provide global access to cultural resources and protect valuable information for future generations. Community works, libraries and community works. The modern library not only in the information center but also community spaces. promote lifelong learning, digital awareness, and community engagement through online services and programs. And challenges. Challenges faced by libraries. Technological library face challenges such as financial limitations, rapid technological changes, and digital divide issues. They also struggle with copyright restrictions, information overload, and need for continuous system upgrade. Future libraries. Future libraries will become more digital, smart, and user-centered with the support of artificial intelligence and advanced technologies. They will continue to promote education, research, cultural preservation, and global access to knowledge. To conclude, libraries remain essential institution in the age of technology by providing digital access to knowledge and supporting education and research. They also preserve arts, literature, and cultural heritage while connecting the traditional knowledge with the modern technological advancement. So thank you for your valuable attention and support. Digital libraries will continue to connect knowledge, technology, culture, and global learning for the future generation. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Nice presentation. Next, serial number 16, Miss Lakshmi K. Miss Lakshmi K. Dr. M. Athena. Okay, next serial number 17, Dr. Khushbu Bafna. Dr. Khushbu. Please unmute ma'am. आपकी आवाज बंद है.
Yes, sir, I am present. आवाज आ रही है
सर. Assistant Professor of Commerce, RC College, Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh. Yes, please start में only 5 minutes.
Good afternoon, all seminar committee and all participants. जो मेरा जो आज का जो विषय है वो मैंने रखा है वर्तमान में डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी की महत्ता एवं चुनौतियां. मैं उसको सारांश रूप में प्रस्तुत कर रही हूँ. डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी वर्तमान में विश्व में एक नवीन अवधारणा है जिसका भविष्य उज्जवल है. डिजिटीकरण जो शब्द है से तात्पर्य कंप्यूटर व डिजिटल उपकरणों के माध्यम से जानकारी प्राप्त करने से है. मैंने जो अपने कीवर्ड रखे हैं वह है डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी, भारत, एक्सेस, कंटेंट और सूचना. विश्व में अगर देखा जाए तो भारतीय धरोहर एक ऐसी धरोहर है जिसके अंतर्गत पारंपरिक ज्ञान के इस संगम के द्वारा हम अनमोल जो हमारी जो डिजिटल जो चीजें हैं उसको हम प्रस्तुत कर सकते हैं, जिसके अंतर्गत हमारे कई पांडुलिपियां एवं हमारी कई पुस्तकें शामिल हैं. किसी भी देश की सूचना को उस देश की शक्ति और समृद्धि का आधार माना जाता है और इस सूचना का डिजिटलीकरण में बहुत उपयोग हो रहा है. वर्तमान में लाइब्रेरी की महत्ता को कम नहीं आंका जा सकता. लाइब्रेरी एक ऐसा स्थान है जहां पुस्तकों, पत्रिकाओं, पांडुलिपियों आदि को पढ़ने हेतु रखा जाता है. लाइब्रेरी के अंतर्गत विभिन्न अलग अलग विषयों से संबंधित किताबें, पत्र पत्रिकाएं, ई पुस्तक, मल्टीमीडिया से संबंधित सामग्री शामिल होती है. समय के साथ साथ डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी की उपयोगिता बढ़ रही है. पारंपरिक पुस्तकालयों के प्रति लोगों की उदासीनता का जन्म हो रहा था, लेकिन अब डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी, इंटरनेट, स्मार्ट उपकरणों द्वारा पढ़ना सरल और रोचक हो गया है. डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी में अनंत ऐसे टूल्स होते हैं जिसकी सहायता से किसी भी जानकारी को ढूंढना बहुत आसान हो जाता है. डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी के माध्यम से ऐतिहासिक किताबें, ग्रंथ आदि जो कि युवा पीढ़ी पढ़ना नहीं जानती थी वह उसमें रुचि ले रही है, जिससे युवा पीढ़ी का नैतिक एवं सामाजिक स्तर सुधर रहा है. अगर हम डिजिटल जो लाइब्रेरी है उसके प्रकारों की बात करें तो वर्तमान समय में शैक्षणिक डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी, राष्ट्रीय डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी, विशिष्ट या विषय आधारित डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी, संस्थागत भंडार, डिजिटल अभिलेखागार, सार्वजनिक डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी आदि हमारे यहाँ अभी उपलब्ध हैं. वर्तमान यदि स्थिति को देखा जाए तो भारतीय संस्कृति पोर्टल में वर्तमान में मेना डेटा सहित 34.2 लाख से अधिक डिजिटलाइज्ड रिकॉर्ड और 34.91 लाख से अधिक ग्रंथ सूची रिकॉर्ड मौजूद हैं. भारत में और भी कई शोध से संबंधित कार्यों को करने के लिए डिजिटल रूप से लाइब्रेरी में सुविधा उपलब्ध है, जिसके अंतर्गत यदि शोधार्थियों के लिए देखा जाए तो शोध गंगा और शोध सिंधु जो है वह प्रस्तुत है। यदि देखा जाए तो जो डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी है उससे बहुत विकास हो रहा है, लेकिन हमारे सामने कई चुनौतियां भी हैं, जो चुनौतियां प्रस्तुत हैं। आज भी भारत के कई ऐसे क्षेत्र हैं जहां बिजली की समस्या एक बाधा है, जिसके कारण डिजिटल कार्यों में रुकावटें प्रत्यक्ष व अप्रत्यक्ष रूप से उत्पन्न हो रही है। भारत में आज भी डिजिटल साक्षरता की कमी है। देखा जाए तो ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों में आज भी इसका उपयोग करने में लोग असक्षम प्रस्तुत हो रहे हैं। डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी को स्थापित करने, उसके सर्वर मेंटेनेंस की लागत आदि जो पड़ती है, वो छोटी छोटी जो संस्थाएं होती है वो सहन नहीं कर पाती हैं। डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी से जो साहित्यिक चोरी होना है वो आजकल मामूली बात हो गई है, क्योंकि कॉपीराइट कानूनों का उल्लंघन बढ़ता जा रहा है। एकाधिक भारतीय भाषाओं की ऑब्जर्वेशन कंट्रोल सुविधाओं का अभाव हो रहा है। वर्तमान में भारत में डिजिटल सूचना के कंटेंट डेवलपमेंट के लिए कोई भी एक व्यवस्थित भौतिक संपदा अधिकार नीति नहीं है। डेटा प्रबंधन संबंधी समर्थन में उचित संरक्षण नीति का अभाव है। एआई के उपयोग में कुछ चुनौतियां भी हैं। ऐतिहासिक और सांस्कृतिक संदर्भों की गहराई केवल तकनीकी मॉडल पूरी तरह समझ नहीं पाते हैं। कई शब्दों के अनेक अर्थ होते हैं, जिसके कारण भी दुविधा उपलब्ध होती है। और संक्षिप्त में अपना जो कंक्लूजन है वो प्रस्तुत कर रही हूँ कि डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी से भारत का विकास हो रहा है, इसके सच को नकारा नहीं जा सकता, एवं डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी से भारत का भविष्य उज्जवल है। लेकिन आवश्यकता है इस क्रांति को सफल बनाने के लिए इंटरनेट बुनियादी ढांचे का पूर्ण रूप से विस्तार किया जाए, एवं भारत के क्षेत्रीय भाषाओं में कंटेंट का विकास किया जाए, एवं देश में व्यापक रूप से डिजिटल साक्षरता को बढ़ावा देने के लिए प्रयास किया जाए। भारत वास्तव में एक ज्ञान प्रधान राष्ट्र के रूप में विश्व पटल पर स्थापित होगा। व्यापक अनुसंधान को हमारे भौतिक लाइब्रेरी की मौजूदा परंपरा का सम्मान करते हुए डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी की ओर आगे बढ़ना चाहिए। धन्यवाद। आपने सबने मेरे जो शोध पत्र है उसको सुना, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत आभार, और जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो कमेटी है उनको भी मेरी तरफ से बहुत बहुत आभार एवं धन्यवाद। Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Next serial number 18, Dr. Mukesh Kumar. Dr. Mukesh Kumar. Dr. Mukesh Kumar. Okay, next serial number 19, Dr. Akhilesh Chandra Verma. Dr. Akhilesh Chandra. Okay, next serial number 20, Kashi Ram. Kashi Ram. Okay, next serial number 71, Dr. Kontam Satish.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Yes,
Good afternoon,
Assistant
sir.
Professor of Economics from Karnataka, sir. Yes, please start, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone, and organizing committee, Mr. Brajesh Kumar and his other committee members. Today, I am presenting my research paper, Libraries, Roles and Study of Economics. Economics and libraries share a close and interdependent relationship between both are connected with the production, organization, distribution, and utilization of knowledge and information. Economics studies how resources are allocated and utilization efficiently, while libraries functions as institutions that manage and provide access to informal resources for education, research, and social development. Libraries play a virtual role in the development of and advertisement of the subject of economics by serving as a centers of knowledge, research, and intellectual growth. Economics as a social science depends heavily on access to reliable data, historical records, policy documents, books, statistical reports, and journals. Libraries provide these essential resources in both point of and digital forms, enabling students, teachers, researchers, and policymakers to deepen their understanding to economic theories and real-world economic issues. On the other hand, economic principles also influences library management and services. Libraries requires proper budgeting, resources allocation, cost management, and financial planning to maintain collection, digital technologies, and user services. Concepts such as cost as efficiency, resources optimization, and economic sustainability are important to library administration in the digital era. The relation between economics and libraries has become stronger than electronic database, online journals, and informational sharing networks. Libraries contribute to economic development by promoting literacy, knowledge dissemination, innovation, and formal citizenship. Thus, economics and libraries are mutually supportive fields. Economics benefits from organized access to information, while libraries apply economic principles to manage resources efficiently and provide valuable service to service society. Therefore, libraries are not merely responsibilities of books, but dynamic knowledge institutions that contribute significantly to national development, education of economics and other subjects, research and policy making. Karnataka public libraries in Karnataka state. Karnataka is home to a network to nearly 1,301 public libraries. This includes state central libraries in Bangalore, district and central libraries branches and throughout of natural and community sources. The state operates 30 district central libraries, such as state central libraries in Bangalore, and 26 central city central libraries along with their respective branches. Other 5,766 rural community and Gram Panchayati libraries functioning under the Rural Development and Panchayat Raj, like RDPR department. The network also features slum and medical libraries as well as Karnataka's digital public library called KDPL, which provides access to e-books and digital services. Indira Priyadarshini Children Library is established in 1994 at Bangalore. There are represent children's sections maintained in main city and district libraries, which provides and contributing books for the children. There are three mobile libraries function to include their reading habit to the public and their own doorsteps in different parts of the city in the state. This is as an accepted as a popular library services regarding by the department. Libraries as a public goods. Economics often describes public libraries as a form of public good because many people can use them. Access is usually free and society benefits collectively from educated citizens. Government invest in libraries because of long-term social and economic benefits and greater than the cost. Role of libraries in economics, entrepreneurs, supporting for education system, employment and skill development, preservation of economic knowledge, human capital development, innovation and resources, and others. Challenges faced by libraries: lack of funding, high cost of digital resources, limited rural access, technological changes, law awareness amazing citizens, books damages and losses, shortage of skilled staff, preservation of old materials, accessibility challenge. These are challenges faced by the librarians and also libraries. Now I conclude my paper. Economic studies how people and society use limited sources to satisfy unlimited wants. It explains production, consumption, distribution, employment, trade, and economic growth. A deep understanding to of economic helps, individuals and government makes better financial and social decisions. Libraries and the study of economics are deeply connected because both focus on the growth and development of society. A library is not only a place for storing book, it is a center of knowledge, research, learning, and intellectual development. It helps students, teachers, researchers, and citizens gain information that supports education, innovation, and decision making. The relation between libraries and economics is highly meaningful. Libraries support the study and spread of economic knowledge by providing access to research materials, statistics data, policy students, and education research. Thank you one and all given the opportunities, and thank you, Mr. Brijesh Kumar sir and his committee members. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Next, serial number 22, Dr. Dheeraj Kumar Verma. Dr. Dheeraj Kumar Verma. Okay, next serial number 23, Jayashree Sanjay Sharma. Jayashree Sanjay Sharma. Okay, next serial number 24, Professor G. Mary Sunanda ma'am.
Yeah, namaskar, sir. Namaskar, Adab, and good afternoon, everybody. I'm presenting my paper in a two-day international conference of library science. So the title of my presentation is Use of Library Resources for Teacher Educators to Bring Innovation, in teaching, learning, and research. So I think Jayashree Sharma has joined. So I am Professor G. Mary Sunanda, HOD and Professor of Education, now currently PCCL coordinator. Without wasting, library is not merely a collection of books. You know, like if you look at the etymological meaning of the word library is derived from Latin word libraria, means a book place. Nowadays, we have so many bookstores also, you know, like they are also called as book places. But what is the difference between library and a bookseller shop? Okay. So, liber means book. So from there, I would like to continue my presentation. It is a book place. Library is a book place. It is a resource place. It is a knowledge dissemination place, information dissemination place. It is a bundle of joined together. It is a bundle of human, non-human resources. It is a center of knowledge, innovation, and academic growth. Libraries support teacher educators. You know, they are the life. How they are the life. The moment you see the books, one should get the water in there, or just like a child looks at the food and how he feels like savoring the food dish. Okay, libraries promote continuous learning and creativity. The objectives for my study are to analyze the role of library in research in teacher education. After MED, one will do the research. To explain the need for infrastructure in library, to classify the different kinds of libraries and their role. Okay, to discuss the AI as tool for a library. Okay, in the morning, we heard so many lectures from 4 different resource persons. They were all very meaningful and also helpful in upgrading our knowledge. Library acts as the heart of an educational institution, encourages reading habits and research culture, provides access to academic resources, supports intellectual growth. Views of scholars on libraries. You know, like Samuel Johnson, 18th century essayist, he said in a humorous way, but still it holds a lot of meaning. Okay, what it is? There are two departments of memory, collection and distribution. I mean, like in a cell phone, you have the phone memory and you also have what you call the SIM memory. So how in a pen drive has memory, hard disk has memory. Okay, if you don't delete some things, you can't put the new things. Okay, got it? So academic assumption is that library is an institution within an institution. Okay, Sharad Kumar sir said it is a pillar for modern, what you call, modern community. Okay, so library and teacher education. How teacher education needed a library? Just like a teacher. If a teacher is not coming to the class, how students get dissatisfied? No, like teacher did not come to the class. So the presence of library is so important, just like a building, just like a computer, just like a everything. Okay. Teacher education requires updated knowledge. Libraries help in lesson preparation. Okay. Lesson plan preparation. If they have old lesson plans, students will sit and write their lesson plans. Improve subject knowledge, supports educational research. Role of library in teaching, innovation. You know, nowadays you need innovation. Innovation, okay? Innovation is what? Thinking out of the box, creativity, okay? So see that a social studies teacher teaches one what you call simple compound interest to children. Nowadays, all bank softwares are developed on simple compound interest. I mean, something of that sort. So, every time new software is introduced. Okay, so when that innovation, when social studies teacher is teaching maths, imagine that is innovation. So digital resources, journals and ebooks, multimedia learning materials, online databases. So interactive and student-centered learning. So what do you find in library nowadays? Just see, before coming to this presentation, I just typed the ideal library. In Hyderabad, there are 10 libraries. One of the presenters said that it is state library, central library, general library. Okay, so many Gram Panchayat library. So many libraries are there. Okay, so in every library, what do you find? Books, reference books, journals, theses and dissertations, e-resources, audio-visual materials. In teacher education, BEd students should have a separate block for library uses, and then MEd students also should get separate block for references, and PhD students and faculty. Then it will be okay. It will be useful. Libraries and research development. Access to journals and dissertations, literature review support, data collection resources, academic writing assistance. Library as a national building agent. Okay. So today's children are tomorrow's citizens. Then today's libraries are acting like a nation building agent. The meaning of this sort is also mentioned by Sharad Kumar sir. Develops how it builds nation. Okay. It develops positive attitudes in society, promotes democratic values, contributes to community development, builds informed citizens. Okay. So now there was a study conducted by Akhand Mishra. In his statement, what he said, like 4% are highly favorable, 41% above favorable, 46% moderately favorable, 0% below favorable, and 0% highly unfavorable. Okay. So the overall meaning of this is nothing but indicate that the majority of the teachers and students had a positive or satisfactory attitude towards the library and its services. Since no respondents showed unfavorable attitudes, the studies suggest that the library services were generally acceptable and appreciated. Okay. So I'm coming to the next part. NCTE, the regulatory body for teacher education, is the National Council for Teacher Education. It emphasized that there should be some good number of books for all the subjects. They said separate library facilities in a university, a college. Now you have separate private BEd college recognized by NCTE, recognized by UGC and the particular university. What they should do, they should have 5 acres of land, and in that a library should be there with how many books? It indicated some amount or number of books. General, it should have general books and it should also have reference books. Educational journals, research resources. Okay. So digital libraries and modern education go hand in hand because it should have ebooks, online journals, digital repositories, open educational resources. The advantage of this is anytime learning and global access takes place. Now, most of the challenges, there are certain challenges faced by the libraries. Okay. So what it is, lack of updated resources, insufficient funding, limited digital infrastructure, poor awareness among students. Suggestions for improvement. It strengthens digital services, conducts orientation programs. It should conduct increase library budgets, train librarians in ICT skills. In conclusion, I would like to say that libraries are pillars of teacher education, encourage innovation in teaching and learning, strengthen research culture, blend traditional and digital resources. Okay, so the teacher educators means BEd trained teachers. They are supposed to teach in high school, 8th, 9th and 10th. And SGT teachers means DLIED pass teachers. They teach to primary students. If these teachers are enriched in their knowledge, then they give good services to the students. Okay, then they make it as a habit formation to learn on their own, lifelong learning. When those students enter into inter degree, then they take up this habit, discipline of learning on their own, quality education, etc. So to make qualitative teachers, trained teachers, the library resources are very, very important. So hence, with these few words, I conclude my presentation. I thank Bridges sir and other participants and organizing committee for giving me this wonderful opportunity to present my paper. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, ma'am. Professor Srivastava.
Thank you, sir.
Nice presentation. Next serial number 25. 23 Jayashree, ma'am. Jayashree Sanjay Sharma.
Jayashree Sanjay Sharma. Hello.
Student of
हाँ सर, जी सर, आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
Yes, ma'am.
हेलो जी सर, नमस्ते सभी को। नमस्ते, मेरा गुड आफ्टरनून। मैं अमरावती महाराष्ट्र डिग्री कॉलेज ऑफ फिजिकल एजुकेशन
Now I can. Jayashree, ma'am.
हेलो सर, आवाज आ रही है? हेलो
Yes, please continue.
हाँ जी ओके सर। मेरा टॉपिक है भारतीय व्यायाम परंपरा। इसे सरल भाषा में कहें तो भारत की पुरानी व्यायाम पद्धतियां जैसे योग, दंड बैठक, मलखांब, कुश्ती, सूर्य नमस्कार आदि तो आधुनिक AI तकनीक के साथ हम जोड़कर शारीरिक शिक्षा को बेहतर बनाते हैं। परिचय। भारतीय व्यायाम परंपरा भारत की प्राचीन शारीरिक संस्कृति है। इसमें योग, सूर्य नमस्कार, दंड बैठक, मलखांब, कुश्ती आदि शामिल है। यह शारीरिक, मानसिक और आधुनिक विकास को बढ़ावा देती है। यह भारत की सांस्कृतिक विरासत का महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा है। इसे हम शारीरिक शिक्षा में एआई का महत्व। एआई शारीरिक शिक्षा को अधिक प्रभावित और आसान बनाता है। एआई के प्रमुख कार्य विद्यार्थियों की फिटनेस का रिकॉर्ड रखना, अभ्यास की प्रगति को मापना, सही प्रशिक्षण देना, स्वास्थ्य संबंधी जानकारी प्रदान करना। एआई कैसे कार्य करता है? एआई विभिन्न उपकरणों और सॉफ्टवेयर की मदद से कार्य करता है। उपयोग होने वाले उपकरण सॉफ्ट फिटनेस ऐप, ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म। एआई की सहायता से हम हृदय गति को मापते हैं, कैलोरी की गणना करते हैं, दौड़ने और व्यायाम की तकनीक को सुधारते हैं। अब एआई का जो हम उपयोग करते हैं तो ये विद्यार्थियों पे क्या प्रभाव पड़ता है, इसके क्या लाभ है, इसके बारे में हम देखेंगे। जैसे सीखने के लिए प्रक्रिया आसान होती है, व्यक्तिगत मार्गदर्शन मिलता है, ऑनलाइन अभ्यास संभव होता है, शारीरिक लाभ फिटनेस में सुधार, सही मुद्रा और तकनीक सीखने को मिलता है। और इसका निष्कर्ष है भारतीय व्यायाम परंपरा शारीरिक और मानसिक विकास प्रदान करती है। एआई प्रदर्शन, निगरानी और मूल्यांकन को अधिक प्रभावित करता है। परंपरा और तकनीक का समन्वय आधुनिक शारीरिक शिक्षा को बना सकता है। ओके, थैंक यू सर। हेलो हेलो
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
Next serial number 45. K Nedumran. K Nedumran. Okay, next serial number 26. Raghunath Ram. Raghunath Ram. Next serial number 27. Dr. Ashish Vijay Kumar San. Dr. Ashish Vijay Kumar San. Next serial number 28. Dr. S.S. Chauhan. Dr. S.S. Chauhan. Next serial number 29. Manish Kumar Nakila. Manish Kumar. Okay, next serial number 30. Dr. Prabha Raj. Next serial number 30. Dr. Prabha Raj. Dr. Prabha Raj. ओके, आज का जो प्रेजेंटेशन था 1 से 30 में, अगर किसी का प्रेजेंटेशन रह गया है तो अपना प्रेजेंटेशन दे सकते हैं। If any want to present its today serial number 1 से 30, मैंने सभी का नाम अनाउंस किया है। अगर आप में से कोई प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए रह गया है तो अपना प्रेजेंटेशन दे सकते हैं। बाकी जो रहेगा सीरियल नंबर 31 से वो हमारा कल रहेगा प्रेजेंटेशन। इफ एनी वांट टू प्रेजेंटेशन, हम इस सेशन को समापन करेंगे। ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच ऑल पार्टिसिपेंट फॉर जॉइन दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस टुडे इनॉग्रल सेशन। कल हमारा वेरिफिकेशन रहेगा। कल भी हमारे 2 सत्र चलेंगे। फर्स्ट सेशन गेस्ट लेक्चर और सेकंड पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन सेशन। आज भी हमारे वक्ता ने अच्छा उद्बोधन दिया है। हमारे बीच में कुछ स्पीकर्स नहीं जुड़ पाए, लेकिन आज जो हमारा सत्र था काफी अच्छा था। और आज के जो हमारे पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन थे उन्होंने भी अच्छा अपना प्रेजेंटेशन किए हैं। उनको भी मैं धन्यवाद हूँ, आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ कि आप हमारे इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में जुड़े। और अपना पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन भी दिए। उसके लिए मैं आप सभी का धन्यवाद एवं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ कि आप सभी जुड़े। एक कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑर्गेनाइज रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ सोशल साइंस एंड मैनेजमेंट स्टडी जबलपुर मध्य प्रदेश एंड सोशल साइंस एंड मैनेजमेंट वेलफेयर एसोसिएशन सेल लाइब्रेरी एंड इंफॉर्मेशन साइंस एंड रेडियंट ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन जबलपुर के द्वारा यह संगोष्ठी आयोजित किया गया था। इसमें आप सभी जुड़े, इसके लिए मैं आप सभी का धन्यवाद एवं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। आज के जो हमारे सभी वक्ता थे, प्रोफेसर रानिया लम्सू मैम जो हमारे एडवाइजरी बोर्ड मेंबर है, जो डायरेक्टर ऑफ मिनिस्ट्री से हैं, वो भी जुड़े थे। तो डॉक्टर धर्म कुमार सर जो जनरल सेक्रेटरी हैं इंडियन लाइब्रेरी एसोसिएशन न्यू दिल्ली से हैं, सर भी असम समय से फिर भी हमसे जुड़े। और डॉक्टर शरद कुमार सोनकर सर जो यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ लखनऊ से हैं, और डॉक्टर मोना तमन मैम जो इंटरनेशनल लेक्चरर है इजिप्ट से हैं। और कभी मैं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ डॉक्टर शैलेश आचार्य सर आज हमसे नहीं जुड़ पाए, डॉक्टर प्रीति रंजन सर जो हमसे हो सकता है कल जुड़े। इन सभी का भी मैं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ कि आपने समय दिया और हमारे इस कॉन्फ्रेंस को एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म अपना विषय रखा। और आज के जो सभी प्रेजेंटेशन हैं इन सभी को मैं धन्यवाद एवं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। आज का जो हमारा बेस्ट प्रेजेंटेशन था तो कल हम समापन सत्र में अनाउंस करेंगे, जो फर्स्ट सेकेंड थर्ड है कल हम दोनों दिन का लास्ट में करेंगे अनाउंस। तो आप सभी कल फिर से हमसे 12 बजे जुड़े और अपना प्रेजेंटेशन भी दें। कल भी हमारा फर्स्ट सेकेंड थर्ड का प्राइज रहेगा। आज का जो रहेगा उसको हम कल अनाउंस करेंगे। ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच। एंड दिस सेशन आप में से किसी का कोई क्वेरी है तो ईमेल के माध्यम से हमें भेज सकते हैं। ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच। अगर किसी का लिस्ट में नाम नहीं है तो अभी हम 6 बजे तक न्यू लिस्ट डालने वाले हैं, उसमें आपका नाम आ जाएगा, वो अपना प्रेजेंटेशन दे सकते हैं। और जिन्होंने भेजा नहीं है अपना डिटेल्स तो वो भी हमारे मेल पे भेज सकते हैं, तो अपना कल प्रेजेंटेशन दे सकते हैं। अभी हम 6 बजे तक न्यू लिस्ट अपडेट करने वाले हैं। आपको व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप और ईमेल के माध्यम से लिस्ट मिल जाएगा, तो भी अपना प्रेजेंटेशन दे सकते हैं। ओके, ऑल पार्टिसिपेंट प्लीज सेंड योर पीपीटी इज रेडी, प्लीज सेंड माय कॉन्फ्रेंस ईमेल। ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच। एंड दिस सेशन आप सभी लेफ्ट हो सकते हैं। कल आप सभी को 12 बजे हमसे जुड़े।